called the police. What's on your head?
I was looking for the kids.
Where, in a coal mine?
They're in the backyard.
They are?
Diane, I got something real important to tell you. That is the couch from the attic. You can see the marks where Quark chewed the arms. I found it on the floor. It's my thinking couch.
Wayne, are you trying to tell me you did it? It works. The machine works. Do the kids know?
Well, yeah, the kids know.
That's great.
No, it's not that great.
Why?
I shrunk the kids.
What?
And the Thompson kids, too. They're about this big. They're in the backyard.
What?
Threw them out with the trash. Stay here. I'll get the door. Yes?
Did you report some missing children?
Oh, there must be some mistake. Ours are in the backyard. Right, honey? She's... Thank you.
Round one, fight! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights number 333, and this is the conclusion of our Family Movie Mystery Series tournament. I am Austin Pez Howell. I'll be getting us going here this evening. Jordan Anderson will be along in just a few minutes, but I've got a great panel of family movie fans here to help me wrap up what's been a pretty wild and chaotic, actually, family tournament. We've had some anarchy winners. We've had a little fun, some wacky tournaments here and there, but we kind of weeded out all the weird stuff. We got a lot of heavy hitters tonight. And a lot of big time, all time family films. So we'll go ahead and bring on our panel and we'll get this thing wrapped up. So we'll bring in Malcolm Way. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good. And it's just going to be a lot of fun seeing what comes out the ultimate winner here. Yeah,
for sure. And I also got Brian Nussbaum. He's familiar with a few family films here and there. How's it going, Brian? Yeah.
Great, good. Most of these are by 64 or 138, so it should be a good time tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And how it works tonight is, and Michael Wolfman Wyndham will be with us as well in just a few minutes also. But yeah, the bracket tonight is composed of the previous four parts and the Sweet 16s, which made it in each of those parts. So again, we kind of weeded out a lot of the really weird stuff, and we've got a lot of really strong movies in here tonight. So it should be a very strong bracket. But yeah, and we'll see what makes the Elite Eight here tonight, and then what goes along and wins the actual part 5, as you will, here this evening. We had part 1. We had a winner of Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, kind of coming out of nowhere. A weird dark horse winner for that one. Yes, Kiki's Delivery Service, a Studio Ghibli movie, finally winning the tournament. We had The Sandlot finally crossing the finish line after many close finishes over the years, and Good Burger rounding out part 4 and winning that one. So a Nickelodeon film taking home the gold as well. So we'll see what wins the championship bracket here tonight. But as you guys know, championship time means it's main event time. So let's get it rocking.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, it's time!
Oh yeah, time indeed, and let's get it rocking and see. And I didn't even look at the bracket that much. I spotted a few of the matchups, but made the bracket this morning and haven't had a chance to really look at it. But we're going to start with Inside Out and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish will be our kickoff match this evening. So Brian, you're at the bottom, so get us going.
Yeah, the both good ones. One's a great picture film. One's a big surprise for DreamWorks. I like both of them, but I'm more a fan of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That's my vote.
All right, sounds good. Malcolm?
Yeah, I like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I think it's a great animated movie, but I love Inside Out. I think Inside Out's a fantastic Pixar movie. And yeah, so I'm going to go Inside Out.
Yeah, that's a very close one because yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I caught it like kind of the last week it was out before it kind of ducked out of theaters on the recommendations of everybody. But yeah, it was a nice surprise. Yeah, really good, really strong emotional story there. Yeah, and Inside Out's really good. I like it a lot more than the sequel. I'm just not a huge fan of the sequel, but the original one's great. And yeah, who doesn't get emotional at the stuff with Bing Bong and Richard Kind in that movie? So yeah, good voice work all around. I might slightly go Inside Out here, so we'll little Pixar to keep things going. So 2-1 for Pixar. Now these are go pretty quick as we got 3 people here to start things out. So we'll see how far we get. We got the original Parent Trap taking on The Incredibles. And look, as much as I think some of us might have an affinity for the Parent Trap, I don't think it's going to hold a candle to The Incredibles.
The top tier Pixar.
Yeah, I think it's like a top 5 Pixar movie. I think for most people, right? Yeah, I haven't rewatched that Parent Trap in a while, but yeah, I think
Same here, a long time.
kind of roll through a little. Yeah, we'll have a nice Pixar matchup in round 2, so that'll be a good one there.
All
All right.
down the line.
Yeah, so we're going to Lego Movie and Newsies, the musical. So Malcolm, keep some of this one.
Yeah, I know what Austin's going to say about Newsies anyway, but
Yeah, right.
but I love Newsies. I think it's a really fun musical. I think it's good, and I think Christian Bale is good in it. But I'm a big fan of the Lego Movie. I think this was a big surprise that when it came out, and the fact that it wasn't nominated for Best Animated Feature is a crime, in my opinion.
But that song though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm sure if we looked at the animated lineup that year, I'm sure we'd be like, yeah, you could have bumped out, whatever for the Lego Movie, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, and I think the Lego Movie is great. I think Chris Pratt is fantastic, so I'm gonna go Lego Movie.
Yeah, because what was it? Yeah, I would. So Big Hero 6 won that year. Yeah, we also had Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Song of the Sea, and The Tale of Princess Kaguya. I don't know what that is either. But yeah, I was talking about Box Trolls for Lego Movie pretty easily there. But yeah, no, and again, Newsies, I don't think it's like a bad movie. It's a personal thing where it just, my sister just played it constantly, so it just got on my nerves, hearing the songs over and over again. So it's more of a personal thing than like an affection on the movie. But yeah, I rewatched Lego Movie not that long ago, and yeah, the meta humor like kind of really holds up, and how kind of self-aware it is. Of course, the Lego Batman stuff is great, in it, and it's a lot of fun, all the little references to other movies. So yeah, I'll go Lego Movie here. Brian?
Yeah, I do a lot of Newsies. You get young Kevin Spacey there for the showdown popping up in there. But I agree with also. That movie was a good surprise, good voice cast. I love the cameos of different people popping up from different movies. So like a movie.
Yeah, I like the little Star Wars cameos that pop up when you get the Millennium Falcon in there for a minute. I think, I'll say Billy D pops up for a minute. Yeah, it's one of the voices. So that's a lot of fun. All right, so we'll go Lego Movie here. We'll scroll on down to Brian's favorite, The Emperor's New Groove, and Peter Pan. So yeah, it's pretty easy for me and pretty easy for Brian. So I'm pretty sure Malcolm will be the tiebreaker on this one because again, I think Emperor's New Groove is okay. I didn't grow up with it and have like nostalgia for it. So it's just one of those things where I don't have that connection to it. But I do with Peter Pan because I had it on video, watched that movie over and over again. I still think it's legitimately funny with a lot of the slapstick stuff with Hook and Smee and the crocodile and all that. I just still think it's really solid, and I love those old Disney movies were like 70 minutes. You know what I mean? Very breezy and easy to watch. So I'll go Peter Pan, but obviously I know where Brian's going. But
if you're good, I just want to say something about Peter Pan though. You guess the voice casting for Alice wasn't that popular there. Like Smee with the voices like Rabbit. You get Alice voiced by kind of Bob voice Randy, different voice people there, but it's Epic New Groove for me.
Yeah, for sure. So Malcolm will have to break this one.
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough one because I'm not that big on either of these. I mean, I like them. I do like them both. But like Peter Pan, I thought was an okay Disney movie. Like a lot of the early classic Disney animated movies, like don't hit that much for me, like because I saw them really late in life anyway. And Emperor's New Groove is just something I've never watched. Like when it first came out, I watched it for the first time probably about 5 or so years ago. But just slightly, I'm probably going to go Emperor's New Groove here.
Right, fair enough. So Emperor's New Groove we'll roll through for right now. Going down to some Ghibli with My Neighbor Totoro and a little more Disney with Tangled. So back down to Brian.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Ghibli. I do like some of them, like Toro. I do enjoy, but Tangled is a good modern classic. Great music by Alan Menken, good voice work with Zachary Levi and Mandy Moore have good chemistry, and yeah, I do love all the stuff with the Slug and Duckling and Mother Goth also Tangled.
All right, yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm a big Ghibli fan. Like, I like just about everything they've put out. My Neighbor Totoro, I do think is fantastic. I think it's a pretty good Ghibli movie. But I think Tangled is a really underrated Disney animated movie. Like, no one really talks about it. And funny enough, I think the year it came out, I think it was one of I think it wasn't nominated for Best Animated Feature, but there was only like 2 or 3 nominated that year, so you could have put Tangled in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
So for whatever reason, they didn't go for the full 5 animated feature, which I thought was weird. But I think Tangled's great and fantastic. I'm gonna go Tangled here.
And yeah, I'll probably clean sweep it because again, I'm not the biggest Ghibli fan like overall, but I have seen Totoro not that long ago because I had to watch it for a battleground match against Jay. And it was cute enough, for what it was, and you could see why he would become the sort of mascot of Studio Ghibli. He's cute and adorable. But yeah, Tangled. Yeah, I agree with Malcolm. It's kind of an underrated, little forgotten Disney movie. And yeah, and really really solid. But hey, Malcolm, to be fair, even if it had been nominated, Toy Story 3 won that year, so I don't think it would have been Toy Story 3, so it just wasn't, or How to Train Your Dragon, because that was also the same year. So just just a heavy hitter year, there. But yeah, I do agree it could have been nominated. I don't see why it wouldn't have been. But yeah, I'll go Tangled as well.
Tangled will be good for live
I'm
action.
not going to lie, Piers. I thought you were talking about Jay being cute and adorable when you were talking about his matchup.
No, yeah. No, Jay Burns, he's a big Ghibli fan, so like I had to. He picked that as one of the things, so I had to kind of debate it. But yeah. All right, so we got Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were Rabbit, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. Malcolm.
Yeah. This is probably going to be one that's going to break Jordan's heart when he gets here. Because, look, I'm not the big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Like the classic '90s movies I watched for the first time a few years ago. Because they popped up on Amazon Prime. Once I thought I'm going to finally watch this. Jordan keeps riveting on about these a lot. But I'm a big fan of Wallace and Gromit and Aardman in general. I think a lot of their movies are fantastic. While I wasn't the biggest fan of their newest movie, I think Curse of the Rare Rabbit was really good, and it definitely deserved to win Best Animated Feature that year. And I think it's just a fantastic movie. So Curse of the Rare Rabbit is getting my vote here.
Yeah, this would be a little tougher if it was the 1990, Ninja Turtles movie, because that's the one I really legitimately like and still think is a good movie. It has a nice balance, I think, of like family stuff and a little darker stuff here and there. So it's got that balance that I enjoy. Secret of the Ooze just takes it totally into like cartoon land. It's much sillier, much kind of cheesier. Yeah, I don't think the martial arts action is as good. The Ninja Rap Vanilla Ice stuff is fun for what it is. But I think it's a big step down from the first one. So I've never been a huge fan of Secret of the Ooze. Like, I'll watch it, but I'm not a huge fan. And I do think Wallace and Gromit is a lot of fun. And yeah, I like the little Rube Goldberg, things they have around the house. And yeah, I think the comedy is legitimately really good and the animation's good. So yeah, I'll also go Wallace and Gromit here, but I'm sure it'll break Jordan's heart when he gets here to find that out. But Brian.
Yeah, sorry, Jordan, you're not gonna like this, but I do enjoy Secret of the Ooze, but it's I also say it goes to Cartoon Land the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
But Grocery Rabbit is a bit 128 actually. I do love it. I love the humor. I love the mind up element with Wallace and Hutch. How Hutch becomes Wallace and Hutch becomes Wallace becomes like a rare rabbit. It's a lot of fun. So Wallace Gromit.
All right, so clean sweep for Wallace.
Even Jordan was here, wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered, yeah. It would have 3-1, yeah, for sure.
I had
we got Babe, and speaking of, there's the original Ninja Turtles, so there you go. We'll see if this one makes it through. Yeah, it's on me. Yeah, it might make it through on this one. And welcome in Wolfman, who's in his.
You in your car? You can barely see me. I'm in my car today. Not the first person to do this for my car, but I'm out, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. This is so packed. I'm like gonna do this for my car right now because I'm not driving home. Where I'm at is like so jammed up. So I'm just like doing it for my car.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, as long as you can hear us, it's all good. So yeah, we're talking about Babe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right now. Yeah, no, and I like both of these. Babe is good. I enjoyed Ninja Turtles, vastly more than the one we just talked about, and that's the one I kind of have nostalgia for. So this time I will go with the Ninja Turtles. But Wolfman, since you're here, you can go next. What you got?
Oh, so this one's actually a tough one for me because my heart personally would lean Ninja Turtles normally because I grew up on the Ninja Turtles, but Babe is arguably maybe my mom's favorite movie of all time. Like, it's high up there, definitely. So I've seen Babe so many times, and like it's just become such a quoted movie in our household. We see Ninja Turtles on here a lot. Babe is the best picture nominee, so I guess I'll go with Babe.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, Babe, Brother Bear Fatty thought it'd be nice for Best Picture. Rightfully so. It's great. I love the way how they make the owls talk in this with animatronics. But Ram, you, I love the score. So Babe.
Babe. All right, Michael.
I do like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think the first one is pretty good. But once again, I didn't grow up with them. But I think Babe is great. Like I'm a massive fan of Babe, and it's interesting because like the director of this has only done 4 movies and all like 10 to 15 years apart from like here's a big gap between each movie he's ever done. His last movie he did was Miss Potter. Yeah, I'm gonna vote Babe here.
All right, so Babe will roll through
Sorry,
on this
Jordan.
one. Sorry, Jordan. Yeah, both of those turtles are going to get knocked out here. All right, going down to Arthur Christmas and Brother Bear. 2 of the kind of dark horse ones here. Wolf.
So I was late to Arthur Christmas. I watched this like maybe 2 years ago on HBO Max because it was around Christmas time and I hadn't seen it. I think I actually watched it for one of these tournaments, like a Christmas tournament or something. And I was just like, I've never seen it. I made fun of that movie for ages because I thought that looked like the stupidest pile of shit. I thought that looked like when the trailers came out, I thought that movie looked just awful. Like I was like, this is not going to work. And then, to my surprise, that was actually a really delightful animated movie. I actually had a really good time with it. Brother Bear, it's been a hot minute since I've seen it. Yes, I grew up with Brother Bear, but it is a hot minute since I have seen it. Like a very, very hot minute. So I need to actually go back and see it again. But my favorite actor's in there, Joaquin Phoenix. And, it's great having him do voice work here. But I think I'm going to actually, just because it's recent, I need to see Brother Bear again. I think I'm actually going to lean Arthur Christmas.
All right. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, I like both of these. Arthur Christmas is a good surprise for Christmas. Brother Bear is an underrated Disney film. I recently watched it last year or 2 years ago for a cheer match, and I forgot how great the music was. Welcome to the Family, On My Way. I love Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas doing the voices of the Moose, similar to SCTV days. I'll give it to Brother Bear for now. See what happens.
All right. Yeah, Malcolm.
The music is the only memorable part of Brother Bear for me. I don't like Brother Bear. I like the music. That's as far as it goes. I don't think it's just not that good. But back to when we were talking about Wallace and Gromit, I'm a big fan of Aardman, and I think After Christmas is actually I think it's a very underrated Aardman. Like once again, no one really talks about it, but so After Christmas is getting my vote here.
Yeah, no, and I don't hate Brother Bear for what it is, although I haven't gone back and watched it in quite a bit. And I'm also in the camp. Yeah, I think Arthur Christmas is an underrated little Christmas gem that more people should talk about. So I think I'll also go Arthur Christmas here. So, all right, Arthur Christmas. We'll move on. We'll go to Wally and School of Rock. So we'll go to Brian.
Yeah, speaking of School Walk today, Jacqueline's birthday, and mentions a group chat about the favorite, and a lot of us agree with School Walk's his best one. I'm not a big fan of Wally. I think it's overrated in my opinion. But I do love School Walk. I love the music. Teacher's Pet, great. So I'll go with School Walk.
All right, and I'm gonna mute Wolfman while you're doing whatever you're doing. But sorry, buddy. Malcolm.
Yeah. I don't. I'm also not a big fan of Wally. Like, I wouldn't go so far as overrated. Like, people like I get the love. Like, I get the robot is cute and all that. And the music score is decent. But I do like School of Rock a lot. Though I think it's a really good Jack Black movie. And yeah, so School of Rock gets my vote.
All right. I guess maybe I'll give at least a pity vote to Wally, because I don't get the weird hate for this movie. Like I think it's a really, really good, kind of well told, development of a story here and a good kind of dystopian film, for what it is. And I just think it does a lot with very, very little dialogue and whatnot. So, and I think we might be heading for a future like that with people just rolling around in weird little, hover rascals eating food constantly and just being overweight. I don't think that's terribly out of the question. So I'll give a vote to Wally here. Wolf.
Yeah, so I don't think Wally is overrated because to me, the first 2/3 of that movie are like a masterpiece. It's really like the third act where with like the humans involved and all that kind of stuff where it's not as good, but it's not like bad in those moments. It's just not as good. So you're just like, well, I guess this takes it down from being like a 10 out of 10 to being like a 9 out of 10 or something, So but School of Rock, that to me is like a 10 out of 10 movie. This was in my top 64. This is to me one of the greatest movies ever made. It has such a personal spot to me because this is the movie that actually made me fall in love with music as a whole. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to School of Rock.
All right, fair enough. So School of Rock will roll through. All right, we'll go down to The Prince of Egypt and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Should I play a clip for us, Malcolm?
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough because I love Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think it's a really good like family movie and one that I absolutely grew up with a lot. Prince of Egypt, I think it's a very it's one of those DreamWorks movies that doesn't get talked about a lot, and I think it is really good. But it just always gets lost in the shuffle, whether or not it's because it's like a religious movie and all that, and like whether or not people just don't want to talk about it because they don't want people to think they're Christian and that, or like they're not. But it's like the movie itself is good. It's well made. It doesn't bang on like any messages at all. But I'm gonna slightly go Prince of Egypt here. We see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, no, Malcolm, I do agree that even though it's like based, on a biblical story, I don't think it like beats you over the head with, telling you have to like believe it happened or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just like here's a kind of a cool story of an oppressed group of people, sort of, breaking out of that and escaping and whatnot, and it's really well done. And, there's a lot of great, voice work and good animation behind it and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's why it's still kind of beloved today. I might just go with the one I've seen more over time, like overall, which is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because I had it on video growing up, and I'm a huge Rick Moranis fan. Like I just love that guy to pieces. So yeah, I think this time I'll go Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So yeah, we'll go to Wolf.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. So of these two, I think I was more into Prince of Egypt growing up because I was like a church going type, and and I went to church a lot and back when I was younger, so I watched Prince of Egypt because of how much it does actually stick to the story. It's pretty accurate, so I watched that a lot. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, I watched a few times, but I have to really go back to it. This was not like a nostalgic one for me. I'll go Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. Okay, Brian.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I love both of these. Honey Shrunk the Kids has great production design, especially with the whole set. Even had a great attraction at Walt Disney World for the Honey Shrunk the Kids playground. But Ada is down the line. Couldn't do well there, but I will give it to Prince of Egypt because I love the music, the animation is great, the voice cast, so I'll go to Prince of Egypt.
All right, Prince of Egypt.
That was a tough one, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here's a tough one as well. We got Monsters Inc. and Shrek 2. Yeah, so it's on me. Yeah, this is a tricky one because Shrek 2, probably my favorite of the Shrek films. I just think it's kind of the funniest and a really nice story with the parents and whatnot. But yeah, Monsters Inc. is like great every time I watch it, and I think it's kind of. It's not that it's been like overlooked in the Pixar canon, but I think it kind of gets underrated, like for whatever reason, and just sort of, just not talked as much, as like The Incredibles or Toy Story or things like that. But I think it's pretty amazing. I love the world they set up, with the actual premise of the film. So I might give a vote to Monsters Inc. here, but I won't mind either one going through. So yeah, Wolf.
Yeah. So this is an interesting one because Shrek 2 has actually been popping up on these tournaments a lot, especially recently. I've noticed Shrek 2 popping up a lot, and Monsters Inc. And for good reason, because Shrek 2 is like the best Shrek film. But Monsters Inc. It doesn't really show up as much as you think, and that rhymed. Did not mean for that to. And this is tough for me because Shrek 2 I watched recently, and yeah, that's like the godfather of the Shrek universe. It's iconic. But Monsters Inc., man, is so underrated. Every single time I watch it, I still ugly cry at Kitty. I'm just, Boo just makes my heart just come alive. So, yeah, I gotta go Monsters Inc.
All right, Monsters Inc. Sounds good. Brian.
This is my 1 versus 3 for DreamWorks and Pixar because Monsters Inc. their favorite and Shrek's their one for DreamWorks. It's a tough one. I love both of them, but I will give a slight edge to Shrek 2, but with my Monsters Inc.
All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think Monsters Inc. is a great Pixar movie. I recently gave it a rewatch earlier this year. But Shrek 2 is always probably going to be my favorite Shrek movie, unless Shrek 5 proves to be a masterpiece and it blows out of the water. We'll have to wait a few years for that now. But I'm going to go Shrek 2.
Okay, so we have our first tie now that we have 4 people. So Wolf's at the bottom. So Wolf, break the tie.
I'll break it by going Monsters Incorporated.
Monsters Inc. Okay, all right. Well, a little bit of an upset there, but there you go. All right, so Monsters Inc. will roll through. And we'll go to Kung Fu Panda and Jumanji. So a little more Jack Black here and some Robin Williams. And it won't be our only Robin Williams movie in this tournament, but we'll go to Wolfman here. And sorry, Wolf, I'm just muting you and unmuting you with the noise. So as you talk, go to you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm almost home, but I'm
No, you're good. I'm just doing that for the sake of the audience, so I'm not trying to be rude. I promise. It's just the background noise.
Yeah, you're good.
So no, you're good, but you're up first on this one. Kung Fu Panda and Jumanji.
So, I watched Jumanji again not too long ago because I have like a discount theater nearby, and they released it at that discount theater. And man, I used to really like this movie, but and I'm not saying it's like bad or anything. It just does not hold up. Like this movie, like the effects aren't that great anymore. Like Robin Williams is still fun, sure, but like I'm almost teetering on like, I think that the Next Level and all these other movies are better than this Jumanji movie. I think that the Rock Jumanji movies are actually better than the Robin Williams ones. So I'm actually gonna lean Kung Fu Panda here. I think that's a great Jack Black voice performance as Poe, and the whole cast is great. And the animation is fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna go Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. Brian?
Yeah, both were great. Kung Fu Panda has I love the way she played his father, voiced by James Hong. I love the martial arts aspect of it. Jumanji has great production design with and some good visuals with how the game comes to life. Plus, features a great character actor, Jonathan Hyde as played two roles. I will give it to Jumanji.
Malcolm?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get this with any movies from late, like any movies made in the 90s. Like you're going to be watching now, like the effects of data. So I was like, it's just one of those.
Trust me, we were just watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, and there's some rough CGI at the end of that movie. So yeah, I mean,
It's
it
the
just is what it
90s.
is. Yeah, it is what it is.
But I like Kung Fu Panda. I think it's great. But I grew up with Jumanji. I think Jumanji is fantastic, and I really hope it they re-release it for its 30th anniversary later this year because
Oh
that's
yeah.
coming out. That's coming up in December.
Mhm.
So yeah. But Jumanji is getting my vote here.
Yeah, no, and it's a close one because I do have a lot of again nostalgia love and '90s love for Jumanji, and I'll watch it anytime it's on. I have it on Blu-ray, but I might have to go with Kung Fu Panda because it's in my 128. Probably one of my favorite animated movies. Definitely of the last 25 years or so. I just like the story at the center of it. I think it works. The comedy works. I just think it's great. So I'll go Kung Fu Panda here, but we'll have another tie. So Brian, I'll have to break this one.
Yeah, I'll keep Jumanji for this.
Okay, so Jonathan Carroll in the comments might not be terribly happy about that one. He was looking for a little Kung Fu Panda. I think Kung Fu Panda has won a tournament before, I think.
Has it
So
won like last year maybe?
something like that. Yeah, I think it did actually. All right, so we're with the 2011 The Muppets and the Looney Tunes movie The Day the Earth Blew Up in here. So Brian?
Yeah, I do. I did enjoy Danger Blue, but I wasn't a fan of the villain though. They could have, let's say, more the Martian or something, and the villain not like some alien.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. I really enjoyed the Muppets a lot. It's a great return for the Muppets. A great script by Jay Siegel. Funny enough, that year, two songs were nominated for Best Original Song. This and a song for Rio. But the Muppets won anyway, so I go to Muppets.
All right, Muppets. Neville?
Yeah, I think The Day the Earth Blew Up is a good movie. I think it's one of those ones that is mismarketed because they're calling it a Looney Tunes adventure. Like they barely touch the surface of Looney Tunes. If they'd called it like Daffy and Porky in The Day the Earth Blew Up, I think there'll be a much better way to market it. Like I get Looney Tunes as a brand, but that's a rant for another day. But I think the movie is good. Definitely like has some weak moments in it. But the 2011 Muppets I think is great. And yeah, it's just it brings the love it brings the Muppets sort of back to sort of prominence like after because the last actual movie before this I believe was Muppets from Space. I believe
Yeah,
was
because
the
they did a
last.
TV movie and directed video film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like to bring them back to fetch with this bit massive thing, I think it's a great way to do it. So the Muppets is getting my vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, The Day the Earth Blew Up, I watched it for this tournament. I thought it was okay. I kind of would have liked it if they would have incorporated a few more of the Looney Tunes character kind of in the movie. I was kind of bored with just, just Daffy and Porky in there. And yeah, I don't know why you would use an alien character and not just use Marvin the Martian. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And yeah, I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was that great. I'll probably never go back and watch it again. Yeah, the 2011 Muppets, again, I like the self-awareness and a lot of the cameos, and it has that kind of feel of the original Muppet movie, just kind of updated a little bit. So I'll go with the Muppets here. I'll roll with that. But Wolf?
Okay. Yeah, this to me is interesting because the 2011 Muppets, I watched that and but like when it came out, and I haven't really seen it since it came out, so I need to like see it again, just to put it fresh in my mind. All the other Muppet movies I watch like frequently, but this one for whatever reason I haven't felt the urge to like go back to. But I liked it when I first saw it, and The Day the Earth Blew Up, 2025 is the year of surprises. Like movies that should absolutely not be good, that are actually really good. And this was a movie a Looney Tunes movie distributed by Ketchup Entertainment. That shouldn't be that good, but it was. And I was like, what is happening with 2025? Like, there's some like really good like adult humor in here that is actually that people who grew up with Looney Tunes is gonna recognize, and fun Easter eggs, and even some like nice little horror homages for horror people. There's like an homage to The Thing and
Body Snatcher.
Body Snatcher, a bunch of nice little stuff there too. So I'm actually going to lean The Day the Earth Blew Up. I thought this was a really fun Looney Tunes movie.
Yeah. Well, Jordan's here. Welcome, Jordan. So we're talking Muppets and Day the Earth Blew Up.
Sounds good. Yeah, and don't forget Ketchup Entertainment. They're the ones that distributed that 2023 movie Hypnotic. Ooh, and Hellboy the Crooked Man.
You're getting Coyote vs. Acme by Same Studio.
But at least we're getting Coyote versus Acme for them, so everybody needs to support them at least for doing the right thing there. At least give them some money for that, at least, no matter what their previous stuff is.
I mean, just quickly to touch on that point is Ketchup was only distributing it, it was still made by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they didn't have to actually pay to make the movie. They're just paying for distribution. They're just gonna have to pay for whatever marketing they do, going forward or whatever when it actually comes out. So yeah, it shouldn't be that much of an investment. But yeah.
So I haven't done this in a while, and I'm gonna make it very brief because I'm not doing the full review. I'm just showing you what I'm having. But they have a new Mountain Dew that I gotta try. It's the Trolley, like the gummy worms.
Really?
They have a Mountain Dew that's a cherry lime Mountain Dew. Or no, cherry lemon is what I'm gonna try. And this is the sugar-free one because I'm trying not to have diabetes, but still enjoy stuff like that. And then I'm also gonna try this and let people know if it's any good. The Reese's with Oreo pieces in the middle, which they do have a cookie that has peanut butter in the middle. I haven't found it yet, but go to Chris Scott's his Instagram channel, Casablanca Kid. I'll give him a little plug because he tried both of them over there. So yeah, but yeah, but as far as this match goes, and I'll give a score on the next round, but on both these. But I don't know, like the day the Earth blew up, it was good for what it was. But why didn't they have other Looney Tunes in it? I feel like some things are a missed opportunity. The villain wasn't really like a villain. There's like a weird twist, and he's kind of like not a villain after all. And so it's
I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. Because Warner Brothers owns those characters, and this is Ketchup Entertainment, some like indie little studio that's like trying to make it for people. So that's why, that's why they probably connect. They probably afford.
This was still made by Warner Brothers. Ketchup only distributed it.
Yeah. So.
I thought Warner Brothers completely scrapped it, and then Ketchup came in and made it.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it's good for those characters. My favorite thing is like when they do the body snatchers thing, and like Daffy Duck running around trying to give the cure to everyone. He's like doing they're like hoo 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 hoo, just running around going crazy because I thought that was fun, but not anything I'm going crazy about. So I'm looking forward to the Cody versus Acme. Muppets though is great. This is probably like my favorite modern Muppet movie. Well, like favorite one, I'll say it since I graduated high school, which is 2003, and it's been the best one so far. And I'll usually go back to it, so I'll go Muppets.
So Muppets rolls through finally after 8 minutes. all right. Let's figure the pace on the next one.
Bright red.
Toy Story 3 and The Sandlot. Malcolm?
Yeah, congratulations to Sandlot for winning a tournament because because I like The Sandlot. I didn't grow up with it. I only watched it for the first time this year. It's good for what it is, but Toy Story 3 is one of the best Toy Story movies, and not that there's a bad one in the bunch. Honestly, I think all 4 Toy Story movies are good. But yeah, I really like Toy Story 3, and I think it's fantastic. So Toy Story 3 is getting my vote. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is tough because I might say Toy Story 3 is probably the better movie overall. But if I'm going by which one I've seen, overall more time since I was a kid, obviously it's The Sandlot, and what's more burned into my brain. I'll keep it even. I'll go Sandlot here, but I don't mind either one.
So after trying those 2 snacks, the Trolley Mountain Dew is not good. It tastes like medicine. So 3 out of 10. It's not great. But keep in mind, I got the sugar-free one. Maybe the regular sugar one's better. But and then these Oreo Reese's are actually bomb. They're really good. These might be a 10 out of 10. These are really good. Go pick up some of the Reese's Oreos if you ever see them anywhere. But yeah. Oh, and they also have like cream on the top, chocolate on the bottom to represent the Oreo cream. But anyways, for this match, I'll go with The Sandlot just because I grew up with The Sandlot. I've seen that movie like nearly 100 times. Like if Home Alone's the movie that I've seen the most, maybe Sandlot might be number 2. I've seen that movie so many times I can quote it all. And Toy Story 3 is great, and I think it's the best Toy Story movie. So this is a really tough match, but I'll go Sandlot.
Okay. Wolf?
Yes, I've made it back home, and also
Nice.
those Reese's are probably better than the peanut butter and jelly Reese's that they.
Oh yeah, those were disgusting. Like some kind of medicine goo in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't stand those things. So yeah, this is interesting because when we were doing our family tournament thing, I was saying, I was trying to give Brian a hard time since he was giving my picks a hard time. I was being like, hey, if you're gonna say my picks of like Jurassic Park and all these other things aren't family,
you pick weird movies for yours.
Aren't family movies, then The Sandlot is not a family movie either. And I'm like, to me, it's like it's got a lot of foul mouth type of language for the kiddies out there and all these other stuff like that. So and there's some sexual references and other stuff like that. So but yeah, Toy Story 3 though, that's just an all-timer for me. It should have stopped here. I agree with like Tarantino. They should have never made a 4th one. It was the perfect trilogy, and this is just the perfect animated movie in my opinion. So Sandlot, while it's fine, I'm gonna go Toy Story 3.
All right, Brian.
Well, to be fair, Wolf, for you picked 12 Angry Men, Casablanca, Jurassic Park, and they're not family films, but for this, I do enjoy Sandlot, but I find a bit overhyped a little bit, but I will give it Toy Story 3.
Well, for best to worst, I let people be pretty subjective. I don't have a lot of rules unless you're gonna pick like The Exorcist as a family movie. That's not gonna count.
Well,
but
the
like,
most grievous one was Casablanca right above Sky High for best to worst.
All right. Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Robin Hood, the 70s Disney movie. Yeah, pretty easy for me. Robin Hood, I think it's okay. Again, I don't have a nostalgia for it like a lot of people do. I didn't come to it till a little later. It reuses a lot of animation from like previous 60s movies. And Roger Rabbit's in my top 25. Like I just think it's a pretty damn masterful movie. So I'll go Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back then they reused a lot of stuff just because they didn't have that advanced of technology, and it just saved them money, I guess. But
yeah, guys, isn't that over with? Like, why are we still talking about this? Like, okay, yeah,
I don't know. but yeah, so I actually really liked the animated Robin Hood movie. I rewatched it this summer and about a month ago with my nieces and nephews who were seeing it for the first time, and they were so what's the word I'm looking for? Like enthralled, entrenched, something like that. But they were just like locked in, and they didn't care that it was old and much. Yeah, like very engaged, and we watched it on VHS because it's just my family's cabin. They just leave a bunch of old VHSs and old DVDs up there, and yeah, like they loved it. And Roger Rabbit's good, but I don't know. Like, I don't always like to use this as a definitive argument, but when I'm on the fence and it's really close like this, we don't see Robin Hood, this animated one, quite as much. So I'll vote for that. But Wolf, what do you say?
You know, Roger Rabbit instilled some feelings in me. Feelings I didn't think a kid that age could have at that time. And you know what I'm talking about. It's a really good movie, but boy. Robin Hood though.
I know we're all like, you know, I get the same way when I see Bob Hoskins on screen, so I get what
Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
Oh yes. But Robin Hood, this version, I haven't seen it in a hot minute as well. Man, a lot of these I have not seen in a hot minute again. Like I gotta go back to my childhood. But yeah, this is a really great one from what I remember. But I'm actually gonna go Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's really gonna.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah, I enjoyed both of these. Roger Rabbit has some horribles there with Judge Doom at the end with the eyes and the high pitched voice and the tune. Robin Hood is actually my favorite version of Robin Hood, actually. When I watched a lot growing up, I loved the whistle stop at the beginning. I loved you had Peter Ustinov as Chris John playing a great villain there. Pat Butcher was great and Sheriff Dunningham. And we don't see Robin Hood that much, so I'll give it to Robin Hood.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Robin Hood. I think it's a good movie. I've never had the nostalgia for it. It's one that I watched for the first time when Disney Plus came about. But I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I've watched it a lot growing up. So Roger Rabbit gets my vote here.
All right, so Roger Rabbit.
So oodalali, golly, it didn't make it.
Wonka and the Muppet movie, Jordan.
This one's easy. Screw Wonka. I don't like that movie. So, so the Muppet movie, because they're both whimsical, but the Muppet movie does it 100 times better than Wonka, which makes no sense whatsoever. The way it's done and doesn't really take me back to Willy Wonka at all. I mean, I might not hate it as much as some people, but I don't like it. So I'll go with the Muppet movie. Wolf.
Yeah, Wonka, fuck you and your stupid child midget chocolate loving fuckers. God, this is like so. God, I hate like too much like happiness. Like God, Lee, like kids are not supposed to be this happy. Like there are going to be kids who will fucking frown and cry. Right? God damn, this movie is just like annoying, pretentious, and I cannot stand it. And so yeah, and Muppets, I love the original Muppets movie, so this is super easy. Now here's the question though. Austin, would you rather if someone tied you up? Would you rather be tied up and like Clockwork Orange, where like your mouth or your eyes are like opened wide, and watch like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on repeat, or Wonka on repeat?
Oh, that's a good question.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Same.
Because Wonka, the movie just annoys me. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is like kind of bad, but at least Freddie Highmore is okay. At least I can get behind the main character at least, and then I can make bad jokes about how bad Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is. But yeah, Wonka would just annoy me with its like fake whimsy. So no thanks. Yeah. All right, Brian.
Yeah, well, the better Wonka movie on this list, which is my favorite one of all time, with Wonka be on down a lot in this bracket. The only thing I like about Wonka was the music and Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa. That's all I enjoyed it from it. But the Muppet movies isn't my one tree. I love it. I love the man humor. I love seeing Edgar Berg and Charlie McCarthy in their fall appearance popping up in their cameo. Charles Durr is great as Doc Hopper, and I love seeing Austin Pendleton, great character actor. So Muppet movie.
I will say, even though I don't like Wonka, I did like Olivia Colman and what she was doing in that. So,
But at least you
Yeah.
enjoyed If though, Jordan. Though.
yeah, I mean, I liked If, so I don't know. But Malcolm,
The hate train for Wonka ends here because I love the Muppet movie. I think the Muppet movie is great. And everything, but I love Wonka. I think it's fantastic. I enjoy the music. I enjoy the story. And look, this might be a little bit of a hot take. Like Timothée Chalamet, I think is more in line with the book version of Wonka because I grew up reading the Charlie and Chocolate Factory books. I think he's more in line with the book version of Wonka than
Gene
Johnny
Wilder?
Depp and Gene Wilder. But
really?
yeah, but
Mhm.
look, and I think that's where the inspiration for this version of Wonka is coming from. It's coming from the books. As admittedly, it's been a while since I've read the books, so I could be completely wrong too. But I really enjoy it. I'm like, while I do enjoy another Wonka movie better, I would still vote Wonka here as well. But as I said to Jonathan in the comments, he didn't have to worry about that. It was the table.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, Austin.
You know my thoughts. Fuck out of here, Wonka.
Yeah.
that movie
They
sucks.
are making Wonka sequel though down the line.
Oh god damn it! Why?
Yeah.
Why? Ugh. Yuck.
I'm just
thanks.
saying, I might finish this drink, but it may well be the worst Mountain Dew I've ever had. Like imagine taking Robitussin and chilling it in your freezer and dumping it over ice.
You may not be happy with some matches, Jordan.
No.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna be happy about a couple of these outcomes.
Jumanji, that's fine.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. is Shrek
It has
2.
Monsters Inc. over Shrek 2?
It has
Get out of
high.
here.
Yeah, it was close. Prince of Egypt, Honey, I Shrunk the
That's
Kids. School of Rock over Wally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
Arthur Christmas over Brother
Oh no,
Bear.
Brother Bear's better.
Babe over Ninja
Jordan.
Turtles.
Oh come on.
Wallace and Gromit over
What are we
Secret News.
doing? What the hell?
Should have been your time,
Come
Jordan.
on.
Should have been here.
Well, I mean, I gotta work.
Tangled into over Totoro. Emperor's
fine.
New Groove over Peter Pan.
Yeah, that's good.
Lego Movie over Newsies.
Sure.
Incredibles over Parent Trap. And Inside Out over Last Wish, but that was a close one too.
Yeah, I would have gone Last Wish, but
It was close.
It was a 2-1 for that.
y'all just hate Ninja Turtles. Fuck.
I voted for it, but I was outvoted. That's what it is.
Musicals.
Oh boy! All right,
Ninja Turtles are life.
Wicked and Mary Poppins. So let's keep the pace up. Wolfman, what you got?
So yeah, two battles of musicals here. Wicked is, a really good musical that with some really good songs in it. I mean, yeah, there was some people who kind of overhyped it to the point where, because I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was like anything to that was like absolutely phenomenal. Like people were saying, like not one of the greatest musicals ever, but it was fine. Mary Poppins, it's an all-time classic though, and Julie Andrews is amazing. So I'm gonna go Mary Poppins.
Brian.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Wicked. It was a good surprise. I loved the music of it, especially Popular and Defying Gravity. Ariana Grande has to look at timing in there as Linda. But Mary Poppins is in my top 30 of all time. I love the music, the emotional aspect, especially Mr. Banks' walk to the bank with him getting fired. You see this with Feed the Birds playing. I'll go with the Mary Poppins.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I love Wicked. I think Wicked is a really good movie, and I do get the criticisms for them for this first part being sort of the same as the entire musical itself, but it's one of those ones just from what I've heard, people who've seen the musical, like that doesn't add a lot of. This version actually adds a lot more context into it. But and I still think it's fantastic. I've watched it many times since it came out November. It's just one I've gone back to a few times. And that but yeah, but I love Mary Poppins. It is in my 128. I think record is actually close to getting there. Honestly, I think I've seen it a lot, and it hasn't changed on it. But I'm going to go Mary Poppins here now.
Yeah, awesome.
He gives me a different scenario, Clockwork Orange scenario, Wonka or Wicked. How long is Wonka?
Like an hour 58, I believe.
Wonka is under 2. I'd probably go Wonka there only because Wicked felt like it was 5 hours in the theater, so there's no fucking way I would sit down and watch that again. I literally felt like Wicked would not end. Like it just kept going
it's like
going
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Dude, it felt like 5. I felt like I was in the theater all damn day, like when I was watching that movie. Look, it's just not for me. It's just if you like it, you like it. It's great. But yeah, it's not for me. Mary Poppins is a top 20 movie of all time, so it's easily going to be that. But yes, Jonathan, I would go at least Wonka in that scenario only because it's felt way shorter and is shorter, so I would go there. Jordan,
I wonder how much money it would take to pay you, Austin, to sit and watch a movie like Wicked and sing along. It take a lot of money.
Good amount of money, like pay off some bills. Yeah, it needs to be significant enough for me to pay off some debt or something like that.
We like that caption as that buys when they brainwash them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll show some love for Wicked. I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, certain musicals hit me, and especially after seeing it on the off-Broadway play, it was really, really good, and really high quality. And then Mary Poppins just gets a lot of love, so I'll show some love to Wicked. And for the first time, I'll be right back. I'm dumping this out. This is like that bad. I'll be right back.
All right, fair enough.
It very possibly good for like a recast down the line.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, we could possibly do that. All right, we got Freaky Friday and Homeward Bound. Brian?
Yeah, I enjoyed both of these. I prefer the sequel to Homeward Bound, Los San Francisco, more than the first one, but Freaky Friday is a lot of fun. Jimmy Curtis is having a blast with it. The sequel was decent, but I liked the first one more. And yeah, I love to see my favorite character actor, Steven Tobolowsky, popping up in there. So Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. All right, Michael?
Yeah, I like Homeward Bound. I never watched it growing up, so I actually watched it for the first time, like in whatever year it was for that latter series. Yeah, but funny enough, I really enjoyed the original Freaky Friday over the remake, but I do like the remake enough to vote for it here. So Freaky Friday gets my vote.
Yeah, no, and I only came to Freaky Friday like literally about a year ago. I know I was very, very late to the party on that one, but yeah, I did enjoy it for what it was. Freakier Friday, and very mediocre in my opinion. It should have just been a Disney Plus movie, honestly. I don't think it needed to be in theaters, so I'm glad it's fine if it made money. But I'll go with Homeward Bound. Yeah, that's been one I've seen many, many times since the 90s. We used to come on TV a lot, so I'll go Homeward Bound. Jordan?
Yeah, that drink was like literally giving me like a stomach ache. Ugh, it's bad. 0. I'm changing my vote to my score to 0. But
or -5.
Yeah, right. -5. Yeah, but yeah, here I'll go with Homeward Bound. I mean, I'm not like even that big on the original Freaky Friday. I still haven't seen the remake because from what I've seen on the trailers, what people have told me, it's one of those ones that's like I just don't have the time to really like waste on that. I don't know. I'll watch it maybe when it comes on streaming or something. But yeah. So, but Homeward Bound's awesome and it's fun and the animals are charming. They go on a fun adventure. So yeah, I'll go with Homeward Bound. But Wolf.
Yeah, I watched Freakier Friday. Actually, I watched both of these when I was younger, and I watched Freakier Friday not too long ago again because of the new one. and I was able to notice a few more issues with like the first one this time around, and I don't know. I might prefer Freakier Friday. I think that they did some interesting stuff there. I just have to like look at it. I mean, they're both basically the same score for me, but it's like one that's barely prefer over the other. But the Homeward Bound movie, that to me is just iconic in my childhood. Like that is maybe the ultimate movie that I grew up with. So because of that, I'm gonna lean Homeward Bound.
All right, Homeward Bound. Okay, and we'll screw down to The Karate Kid and Beauty and the Beast. All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like The Karate Kid. I'm not a massive fan of it. Once again, as what is the theme for I've had it for a lot of through these family movie tournaments. Like a lot of these movies people grew up with. I only saw the first time, sort of more recent. But yeah, I do like The Karate Kid. I think it's a good sports family movie. But Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite Disney animated movies of all time. So Beauty and the Beast is in my vote.
Yeah, no, I mean, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite of those 90s ones, and it's great. But you know what? Just because it's won a tournament and we've seen it quite a bit lately, and we'll see it again in the 91 tournament as well. Yeah, we'll see it again in 91 coming up next month. Also, I'll go The Karate Kid because it doesn't show up as much. It's great, and I love me some Cobra Kai, and it's made me appreciate kind of these movies even more. So, yeah, I'll give some The Karate Kid.
Yeah, this one's really tough because Beauty and the Beast is great. Man, I don't know which way to go, but I'll give it to Beauty and the Beast slightly, but it's razor thin. So
okay.
Okay, so I know how I'm going to make this decision because I like both of these movies a lot. And so the way I decide I'm going to make this decision is basically one of these doesn't have another movie or another thing that came out that fucks over one of the characters. But Cobra Kai fucked over Mr. Miyagi if you watch the final season of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Beauty and the Beast because of that. So,
yeah, sometimes you gotta get nitpicky. Yep. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, also to say I was going with we have Diver coming up. It has Walter and Beauty and the Beast. I will go to The Karate Kid. Plus, he was Oscar nominated for Mr. Miyagi that year, so I'll go to Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Okay, but it'll be Beauty and the Beast. All right. All right, we're down to baseball matchup. We got the outfield and Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I know. Right? I would say this. I would say this is a predicament for a baseball predicament, so I'll play it at least.
Yeah.
Here you go.
What a predicament.
Like, I'm not saying, and I'm not first, but I'm not saying it's like a predicament of two like the greatest movies of all time, but two 90s sports movies that I like a lot. Yeah, I mean, because I've seen both of these probably the same amount of times. I think they're both a ton of fun. Good little ensemble casts. Oh man, they both have good scores too. The Randy Edelman score and the Bill Conti score.
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year. So they both got a lot of similar aspects.
Use of baseball too.
I'll go Angels in the outfield, but it's very close. I wouldn't mind either one of these rolling through. But Jordan, you're probably in the same predicament as I am. These are both great.
Yeah, so I really like them both. But there's just one that I've seen a little more, and one of the family tournaments. I think you played a little clip from Angels in the Outfield at the beginning, and that scene, the we can't win, that would be a sin.
Yeah.
He's doing the whole rapping, and then you see Danny Glover as the coach getting pissed off and throwing things, and you had what's his face? I can't remember his name, but the goofy guy that's ho ho ho. Yeah.
Neil
Then he gets hit.
Neil McDonough.
Yeah. Getting hit in the face with the bat. But then later on though, because of the like angel stuff, he's like, let's get the profanity down. He's like, huh? He's like, I mean it. No swearing. So they're like, yeah, that eliminates speech for most of the team. So, yeah. So I think it's a movie where like everybody's good in it too. And it's just fun. And Rookie of the Year is great too. But I've lived with Angels in the Outfield. My parents got it for me right when it came out. So I'll go Angels in the Outfield.
Okay.
But
yeah, what's funny is I was actually at a baseball game tonight. That's what I was. That's where I was at. That's why I was like in my car earlier. But and that's why it's ironic that this baseball match is happening. Here I'm gonna go Angels in the Outfield, probably.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah, I enjoyed both of these. AGI Outfield was good. First I watched it last year for the family versus tournament. I love Brenda Ficker from being a birthday to foster home. But yeah, like Jordan mentioned how AGI Outfield Legends was war. That's for me for Rookie Year. So I'm good Rookie Year.
Okay. Malcolm.
Yeah, this is a predicament for a different reason for me because these are both 90s family movies I never grew up with. I watched them both for the first time late in life, and I think they're both just okay. Like I think Boogie is fun, but I think but they're both fun and just slightly. I'm gonna go Angels in the Outfield, but yeah.
Okay, so Angels in the Outfield.
One of these days, I want to get one of the like owl hats that it looks like the LA, but it's owl, it's AL.
Yeah, the American League hat.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, Hook and Willy Wonka, Jordan.
This one's also really tough. Fudge. I guess that's why it's a championship.
But
yeah, man, I think I go back to Willy Wonka more times because Wonka's one I could just sit and almost watch on like repeat and like not get tired of it. I just think
that's a different movie,
that good. I mean, Willy Wonka, yeah, like this movie actually gets dark. It actually shows that people have flaws. It actually just shows them down on their luck. Where like Wonka doesn't show any of that. So I'll go with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Hook is really good too, I think, but I think I like Willy Wonka more. So. But Wolf.
Yeah, Hook is really underrated. I don't think it's like the worst Spielberg, like some people say. But finally, we have a good Wonka movie that is here. So I'm gonna go with the good one here, and I'm going to pick the Jeremy Allen White Willy Wonka movie. So let's go with that.
Yeah,
sure.
Right.
Yeah, like Hook. I really do enjoy Hook. I love the score of it. I love the set design. I met Dr. Moskowitz who played Rufio. But I'm sorry, Ross. It's going against my favorite of all time, Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. It's a lot. It's great. Love the music. Candy and Danny with Licorice Cricker. The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last. Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
I think you confused both. Jeremy Allen White wasn't alive in the 70s. This is Jim.
Yeah,
right.
Or at least, as far as I know, Jeremy Allen White wasn't born in the 70s. I don't know how old he is.
I don't think he's that old. I think he's in his 30s. I think. Yeah.
But yeah, but once again, I do like Hook.
He was born the year that Hook came out. He was born in 91, so maybe he saw it as a baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Hook is great, and once again, just like you said for the other things, I think it's got a very good chance in the 91 tournament, considering the competition is up
I
against.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is great. So that Willy Wonka's getting my vote here.
But I love how like in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like Gene Wilder just says things that make no sense out of left field, like just grabs Veruca's mouth. Is like, we are the music makers and we are the dreamer of dreams. It's like, what?
Where's Fancy Bread? Heart?
Stop, don't come back.
Yeah, right. But Austin,
yeah, no, I'll definitely go with the better Wonka movie here. But again, I did grow up watching Hook a lot. I had it on VHS. So yeah, I think it'll get a shot in the 91 tournament. We'll see it again because 91 is not the strongest year. So I think our nostalgic love for Hook will come out in that tournament. I think it'll do quite well and at least make it to the championship and do pretty well. So
and
I think
Ross should be on one of the parts if Hook
for sure.
Oh yeah, I've already got him signed up.
Yeah, definitely. Kiki's Delivery Service and The Princess and the Frog. Wolf.
Ooh.
Princess and the Frog, I think, is an underrated Disney movie, but I'm a big Studio Ghibli guy. I love like the Studio Ghibli type of anime movies. I'm not big into all animes, but Kiki's Delivery Service especially. So I'm gonna go Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, as I said earlier, not a big Jimmy fan. I mostly like is Toro. But for this matchup, I'm going to go to Princess of the Frog. Great voice cast, great animation. Keith Davis perfect as Thunder Facilier. Love the music. Weber Cuban, dig a little deeper. And it could be good for a remake down the line. Like actually saw him. I'm going to Princess of the Frog.
Yeah,
it's one where I don't necessarily mind the remakes if it's like to a degree, if it's one that maybe is like a little underrated or doesn't get seen a lot like that, and there's a decent amount of human characters, that you can actually recast. It makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyways, Michael.
I think they actually have semi-announced the Princess of the Frog live action.
Oh, okay.
I remember them saying something about that at one stage.
They said something, but then I thought maybe they put it on hold, but I don't know.
Didn't they want Keke Palmer or something to play?
That's what I heard.
I mean, the only one that I know for sure from what I've heard is the Tangled live action one has been put on hold, but that could be for many reasons. But yeah. And look, it's one of those. I'm a big Ghibli fan, and I like Kiki's Delivery Service, and I'm glad it got some love to win a tournament when it was in. But I think Princess of the Frog is very underrated. Like it's probably my favorite Disney animated movie. Actually, I really vibe with this a lot. So I'm gonna go Princess of the Frog here.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, no, I might also go Princess of the Frog again because I'm not a big Ghibli guy. It's just kind of anime. It's not really my bag. And yeah, Princess of the Frog is all right. It's been a little while since I watched it. I'm not due for a rewatch, but I would go back and watch it just for Keith David. So I have listened to that song a couple of times. So yeah, I'll go Princess of the Frog.
Yeah, so I'm not a huge Studio Ghibli fan, but there's a handful that I do like, and I actually really like Kiki's Delivery Service. I was a little apprehensive to watch it because I'm like, this just seems weird, and it kind of seems like for girls or something when I was a kid when I saw it. But then I finally watched it, and it has a lot of like relatable like messages in it too. She's like trying to make friends, and then she has a hard time with it, and she's having some anxiety, and then there's just some good messages. Like one of the quotes is like, stop trying, take long walks, look at scenery, doze off at noon, don't even think about flying. And then pretty soon you'll be flying again. It's kind of like that to say that like when you want to be able to do something and you're having a hard time with it, and just don't overthink it. If you overthink it, then sometimes you're kind of worse off. And if you just don't think about it, sometimes it just comes natural to you. And there's just a lot of like things that just resonate with me that I really like. So I'll go Kiki's Delivery Service.
Okay, but we have Princess of the Frog. All right, moving right along. We are moving down to The Wizard of Oz and Space Jam. So Brian.
Oh no.
I like both of these. Wizard of Oz is one of the top tier fantasy films, but we see it here a bunch of times. But you know what? I do enjoy Space Jam, but I'm going to go to Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I like Space Jam. I watched that a lot growing up as a kid, but I also watched Wizard of Oz a lot growing up as a kid. Like it's one that that I've watched a lot, and there's actually one time at Christmas where like I'd be up at my grandparents' place, and like me and the cousins just were watching it. It was just a lot of fun. I really want one of these days. I really want to try and get to America to watch that the Wizard of Oz thing in the sphere that they've got on at the moment.
Oh yeah, I see the clips of that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Because Wizard of Oz is definitely kind of the better movie, overall. But again, if I'm going with which one I've probably seen more, I'd probably go with the Space Jam. But Wizard of Oz holds up, man. We watched it with my niece not too long ago, and yeah, the movie still works. I'll go Space Jam, just even it out, but I won't mind if Wizard of Oz goes through.
Yeah, so these are both movies I feel like that are going to stand the test of time, because Wizard of Oz already does stand the test of time, all the way back from was it the 40s or 30s, something like that. But
1939.
Yeah, 39. And like there's even like just references everywhere today, like they even have a commercial that's like playing now in the US where it's a State Farm commercial, and they're like switching to State Farm. There's no brainer, and all of a sudden they're in a field, and the scarecrow pops up, and he's like, "Hey, like no brainer or whatever," like, 'cause he doesn't have a brain. But so yeah, it's just everywhere, ingrained into like just like the world pretty much. I feel like everyone knows about it, but everyone knows Michael Jordan too, and the Looney Tunes, and I mean the thing that just probably puts over the edge. They both have great music, but I don't sing along to the Wizard of Oz. I sing along to Space Jam, and I like dance around and like just love it. So, and I'm a basketball guy, so I gotta go Space Jam. But Wolf, what do you say?
Yeah, there's a reason why I won our best to worst family movie.
Yep.
Yeah, won the whole thing.
Tournament and won the whole thing, because Wizard of Oz is the definitive classic for family films. Other family films that came out basically would never existed if it wasn't for it. That there's just so much there, and on a personal level, this movie really touches me. It's my third favorite movie of all time. It's just I have such a connection with it, with like my grandma and how she watched this movie all the time. Yeah, I just, it's a bona fide masterpiece as well. And Space Jam, it's a really fun Looney Tunes movie, maybe one of the, if not the best Looney Tunes movie. But yeah, I gotta go Wizard of Oz here. It's just an all-timer.
Yeah, I figured it's one of your favorites. Yeah.
All right. Enchanted and Miracle on 34th Street. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Miracle on 44th Street. It's definitely like I go back to that a lot. And I'm one of the few people that actually don't mind the remake too. I don't think the remake is terrible either. I think they're both pretty good. But I really love Enchanted. I think Enchanted is a really good movie. So I'm gonna go Enchanted here.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I like both of these. They're not some of my favorites I go to, over and over and over again and whatnot. But yeah, I'm kind of with Wolf. Let's go with, I was going to go with like an old school matchup, like a matchup from the 30s versus a movie from the 40s, maybe have a little classic match here. I'll go Miracle on 34th Street here.
So sorry, my sister-in-law just sent me a thing of my a video of my 2-year-old nephew in the car jamming out to Limp Bizkit. he's a Limp Bizkit fan, so that's kind of interesting. But here, yeah, like I'm not that big on Enchanted, honestly. Like I think it's kind of like neutral to me. I don't think it's bad, but I just don't doesn't really do a lot for me. But Miracle on 34th Street is great, and yeah, I go back to all the time. This is the one I prefer over the remake. So yeah, Miracle on 34th Street. Wolf, what do you say?
I believe it's silly, but I believe it's yeah, Miracle on 34th Street is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. It was almost in contention of popping to my 128. It's like just barely outside, but like, man, do I love this movie. It's like my third favorite Christmas movie of all time. I think it's or fourth favorite, like somewhere in between there. It's excellent. So yeah, I never was a fan of Sleeping Beauty and the whole Maleficent craze and all that kind of stuff. So so yeah, I think I'm gonna go Miracle on 34th Street. And just to let y'all know, if I back out real quick, it's because I'm joining on my computer. My phone's about to die. So
No, you're good, man. Go ahead. We'll keep that for you. Yeah, Brian.
I mean, mostly being Maleficent is Enchanted. Well, not all the way to for that, but I do enjoy Enchanted. Love the music. James Mars and Timothy Spall are my favorite parts of it, but I agree with Malcolm. I do enjoy the remake more, but I'll go Miracle 34th Street for that matchup. And enjoy the idea for your poster, the Wizard of 34th Street.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Miracle on Oz Street or something like that.
Yeah.
Anything on a we could
yeah, right.
over there. All right, but it'll be Miracle on 34th Street. We'll go Three Ninjas and Josh and Sam.
Oh man,
part?
Right. This might have been a
fun
rematch.
matchup.
Yeah, this might have been a rematch of something, but yeah, me, yeah, again, Josh and Sam would have been the one. Again, I've seen it before. It would have been the one I would have rewatched if I had some time. I just had like no time this week. But yeah, I'll go with the one again I've seen many more times, which is Three Ninjas. That movie came on cable a lot, and I think it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I would have tried to watch Josh and Sam. Maybe I'll get around to it eventually. But Three Ninjas. Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if Josh and Sam would hold up. It seemed like one of those movies that I really liked when I was a kid, but maybe as an adult it wouldn't hold up. But I did a rewatch whenever part it was on, and yeah, like I still had a great time with it. I still thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, is it like an incredible movie? No, but it's fun. You know, it's still like a 6 out of 10 for me. And but Three Ninjas it isn't great either, but it's fun. You know, but I think Three Ninjas is a little more fun. It's just like, especially like for a boy, I just feel like like if you grew up with this or watched it when you were young, then even more so because yeah, it's like me and my brothers were like, I get to be Rocky, then I get to be Colt, but no one wants to be Tum Tum. So and like we like we all, me and my brothers all took karate when we were young and like would like fight each other and stuff as brothers are supposed to do, right? so yeah, I will go Three Ninjas. But Wolf.
Yeah, I have not seen Josh and Sam, but I wonder what they would think of that movie. So yeah, so but in terms of this, I have seen Three Ninjas, but again, that was a long ass time ago. So I gotta like get back to seeing that again. So because I've seen it, I'll go Three Ninjas.
The best part of the movie, Wolf, if you ever go back and watch it, is the kidnapping surfer guys. They're actually pretty damn funny, like way funnier than you would think. Like in
they are
ironic deliveries. So yeah, it's actually kind of fun. But it is a total Home Alone knockoff movie for sure, and a lot of stuff, a lot of things they do. But
I do throw out like the lines like when I'm playing basketball against someone, I'll be like, "Hey, little horsey, how about some hay?" Because it's like a cult thing that the kid said, and then he's like, "Laugh, come on, laugh." but Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, Josh Sam is one I watched for this actually. I enjoyed it. I wasn't a fan of the ending where Josh decides to head back home, but for some reason he just has back to Florida, stay with his father. But I overall enjoyed it. My favorite part was actually Martha Plimpton, when she pops up as Liberty. And you get Steven Tobolowsky and the father showing up. I enjoyed him. But I would go with the Three Ninjas. Actually, I had more fun with it, and it felt like a cartoon, like a Saturday morning TV show almost. And I agree, the henchmen are the best part of it. So Three Ninjas.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
So, because the Three Ninjas kidnap surfer dudes, does that make them surf ninjas?
Yeah, right. Almost.
But I know it's free on YouTube. I still haven't seen Josh and Sam. So I'm gonna go Three Ninjas. Yeah, I do like it. So Three Ninjas.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, well, Three Ninjas. A few more left here. We got Lego Batman and Cool Runnings. Jordan.
I mean, I think that Batman, Lego Batman is really good, and it's got a lot of good jokes. But it's one of those ones that's like there's certain movies out there where like you really got to pay attention, or you're gonna miss all the jokes. But it also makes it rewatchable because you may miss a joke and then watch it another time and then catch a different joke and yeah, it's pretty good. Not all movies are suited for that. Like I felt like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was joke, and that didn't work for me. But this one does. But Cool Runnings. I mean, Peace Be the Journey and Feel the Rhythm, Feel the Ride. I think that's awesome. It's funny. It's inspirational. So Cool Runnings.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wolf, what do you say?
See, this is what I meant by it's fun that y'all had me on for this episode, because I was going to talk about the ones I really liked, and that there were some on here that I just straight up just do not like. And one of those is Cool Runnings.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. I tried watching this for.
Irv Blitzer. I mean, yeah.
I tried watching this for the first.
No,
you don't even know who the babe
He's on a
is.
delay. He's on a delay every time he plays a video. Sorry.
That's my dumb internet. But yeah. So the reason why, so I tried watching that for the first time this year, and I don't know, maybe it's just some of the humor didn't work for me, but also I don't know, I just felt like they were really stereotyping some of the like black characters in this movie, and there was just a lot of like offensive kind of bit, like the way with like some of the way that they acted and such. I don't know, like I thought that it was just a little too much for me.
You mean Jamaican people acting like Jamaicans? Yeah, how offensive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What?
But I felt like it was almost like overdoing Jamaican like behavior. Like it was like.
Have you ever been to Jamaica?
No, but like
I've literally met people like that in Jamaica, and I've been there twice.
Yeah.
No, it's not that different. It really isn't. Okay.
I've met people like that in the Bahamas. I've never been to Jamaica, but I've been to the Bahamas.
Yeah, I've been there twice.
But yeah. Lego Batman movie though, I do love. I've seen that. I actually am in a minority too that I actually like the Lego Batman movie more than the Lego movie. I know, crazy, but I like them both a lot. But yeah, Lego Batman movie, I feel like it's just has a lot to say. It's really profound, but also just really hilarious as well. I always quote it too because my friend will like get in my car, and sometimes I'll like immediately start driving. He's like, "Whoa, why are you driving?" And I'm like, "Life doesn't give you seatbelts," or something like that. And I'm just like, sometimes he's just like pops in his seatbelt as fast as he can because he's afraid I'm gonna like kill him. But I promise you, I'm a good driver. I just do that scare him. But yeah, Lego Batman movie gets my vote.
Brian, I'll save my thoughts for when we get there.
Yeah,
Good.
if you remake Cool Runnings Jamaican cast, you'll need subtitles to be like. Just look at Bob Marley movie, need subtitles for that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm due for rewatch for both of these. I do enjoy Lego Batman. Love the jokes for previous Batman stuff. But I'll go to Cool Runnings.
Yes, sounds good. Malcolm.
So my response to Wolf's hot take about Cool Runnings, what I'm saying to you is that you're the kind of club-toting, war-meat-eating, me-Tarzan, you Jane, and big, bald bubblehead that can only count to 10 if he's barefoot and wearing sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Sanka line.
Look, and I love Cool Runnings. I think it's great, and it's one that I watched a lot growing up. And I do like Lego Batman. I think they made a mistake by kind of sidelining all the like Batman villains early on, and they go off these random villains from other Warner Brothers universe, like and it's just it was a weird decision, but I do think it's really good. Just because we do see Cool Runnings a lot, and Lego Bat, I don't think we've seen Lego Batman a lot. So I'm gonna slightly go Lego Batman here.
Did
They do show
Brian, did
a-
you go for Cool Runnings, by the way? I lost track for a
Yes, I
second.
did. I did.
Okay, cool, just make sure. All right.
I was gonna say that they do have a ton of villains in the Lego Batman movie. It's like a dozen or something like that. It's kind of funny.
So now I know what we have to do. Cool Runnings has gotten really far a couple of times and it's never crossed the finish line. So now, just like the movie, they're going to cross the finish line and we're going to make Wolf really, really mad. So Cool Runnings gets my vote. All right, sounds like
Cool
a plan
Runnings.
to me. All right, so let's make it.
Let's
you
go.
give me extra motivation to vote for Cool Runnings the entire tournament. Excellent, sounds good. So you
there's some there are some heavy hitters in here.
you just sealed your fate. I don't know, because we're not going to see some of these movies in like the 91 tournament or anything, because Cool Runnings came out in 93, so we may not see it again for a little while. This could be our last chance to get it across the finish line. Yeah, you know, so I don't know. You kind of put the idea in my head now, Wolfman. You may have sealed your own fate there. All right. Little Mermaid and Home Alone. Wolf.
Oh man, I wish I could be a Little Mermaid and swim away from what's about to happen then. But yeah, I'm for this one. Home Alone has been popping up a lot recently, and that is one that, for good reason. Like, I love Home Alone. It's fantastic. I watch it every Christmas. It's a wonderful Christmas movie. And Chris Columbus has a new movie out now, so it was just mentioned on an episode of Rank 'Em, or it's going to be. Yeah, the Little Mermaid though is an iconic Disney animated film, so I absolutely love the animated version. Has some good ginger representation in there too, so I'll say Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah, I like both of these. Home Alone's a great Christmas movie. Little Mermaid started the Renaissance for Disney. But yeah, we see Home Alone pop up a bunch of times here. Little Mermaid not that much, so let's go Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, like both of these we're going to be seeing and coming like in the later series
pretty
in the
soon.
coming years.
90 and 89.
Yep.
Yeah. And I love Home Alone. I do. I think it's good, and me, Jordan, and Ron will be talking a lot about potentially talking about Home Alone.
Yep, I'll be there for that.
Coming up on Rankin, because we're doing top 12 Chris Columbus movies. Honestly,
the only question is, you won't be surprised if 1 and 2 make the list, right? Right, Malcolm? Honestly. Yeah. I
mean, without spoiling it, looking at like his filmography, I don't see any reason why they won't both.
Why they wouldn't both make it?
Films.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go with the logic. And, I do like Little Mermaid. I think it is a good anime movie, so I'm going to go Little Mermaid.
Well, you got a top 12. He's got 18 movies. 2 of them are Home Alone movies, and 2 of them are Harry Potter movies. I think it's safe to say all 4 of those movies are probably going to make the list. If I had to guess,
Yeah.
and I'm not even going to be on the episode. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I would also go Little Mermaid though, just because that movie does hold a special place in my heart, and that was the first movie I ever saw in the theater at like 3 years old. So I still have a vague memory of. So and it's still one like a nostalgia favorite that I've always loved, deep in my heart. So I'll go Little Mermaid here. Why not, Jordan?
Yeah, well, I can't find the some e-card that I showed last time, but it's like one of my favorites about the Little Mermaid, where it shows Ariel and you're like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And like, no, bitch, you're a hoarder, and all this is trash. Get rid of this stuff. I mean, come on, you got dingle hoppers and snarf blats and stuff, but but that's not a knock on the movie. I still love Little Mermaid. I think it's great. But I can't vote against like one of my favorite movies of all time. So I got to go Home Alone. But Wolf.
You already went, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, I lost track of this. I think it's a Little Mermaid, actually. I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. A few more here. Despicable Me and Coraline. Brian.
Yeah, Coraline's a good like a horror-ish movie for kids. Despicable Me is the start of the mission entertainment, and these two I enjoy Despicable Me more. I just enjoy the voice that Secret does for Gru, and it's a lot of fun. So I'll go Despicable Me.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Despicable Me is kind of a horror movie for adults, especially when their kids start imitating the Minions noises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Minions is a horror movie because I don't need those characters as the main characters for an hour and a half. Yeah.
You don't need a third Minions film though.
Yikes. Of course there will be, because they'll make $1 billion. Why wouldn't they? I get it.
God, imagine when Despicable Me becomes public domain, like you'll have like a Minion horror movie in the vein of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Despicable Me. I think it's pretty good, but I think Coraline is amazing and doesn't get a lot of love. So I'm gonna go Coraline.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the one I've seen more, which is Despicable Me. I still do like that kind of original movie. I think it's really solid. The relationship between Gru and the kids, like I think it's really good. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind the Minions as like side characters that just get focused on every 5 or 10 minutes. Like I'm fine with that because they're not kind of the main focus. You got to have some comedic folly, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, not as the main primary focus of the film, yelling and screaming the entire time. So. I'll go Despicable Me here. Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I like both of them, and I remember like when Despicable Me came out, they sure played that trailer over and over again. That one where like one of the kids runs up the pyramid or something like that, and it ends up being the
opening
Gru. One's up being Gru, like whatever as a kid or something. But and it's good, but Coraline's great though. I think it's a great kind of borderline horror animated movie, and it's got some really cool like just imagery, animation, and like world building, I think. And so I'll go Coraline.
And what makes Coraline so awesome is that this movie never had to actually spawn several stupid, idiotic sequels that just got worse and worse as they went along. So,
but Wolf, do you know why those movies get sequels? I can tell you why.
Because they make boatloads of money.
Yeah, that's why. Money.
Yeah, no, they do make boatloads of money, but hey, Coraline, if you actually think about it, like the fandom of Coraline might actually be larger than the fandom of Despicable Me, though, because like Coraline, like there are some people like that. That's like the Nightmare on I almost said Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare for Christmas crowd. That's like your like big like Tim Burton crowd type people who are, and those people are like nutcases. So don't mess with them. Like it's a massive crowd of people.
Yeah.
So Coraline has a huge fan base, rightfully so, and I'm definitely gonna give it to Coraline.
Yeah, like I actually see more Coraline cosplay at conventions than Despicable Me. Usually, if there's like a minion, you're like something that's like inflated that looks really cheap looking. You're like a minion or something.
Matilda and Good Burger, Malcolm.
Yeah, this is pretty tough for me. I do like Good Burger. I do think it's a really good movie. Like I grew up watching all that and the skits and stuff, and I came to the movie a little bit later than most, but I think the movie itself is pretty good. But Matilda is something that I grew up a lot watching, and I also read the books many times. Like, I was a big Roald Dahl fan, and I think Matilda is fantastic. So Matilda's getting my vote.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, I'll probably go Good Burger here. I do like Matilda quite a bit. It's solid stuff when I go back to it. But yeah, I think Good Burger's so underrated in its jokes and its construction. I think it's actually kind of way smarter than it would appear to be, on the surface. So I'll go Good Burger.
Yeah, and welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? And Good Burger also has a Carmen Electra in there, and when she falls and she's like, "It's okay, everybody. Her butt is fine. Don't worry." There's just like some fun stuff that I think is a good time. And I'm getting an error message from StreamYard, so hopefully I don't have to come back in, and that's weird. Anyways, it just popped up, but yeah, I think that it's really good. Matilda's really good too. But I don't know. I just go back to Good Burger way more. I'm sad about the sequel, which I mean, I'll defend parts of the sequel because I think that for me it's at least a 5 out of 10. But I know not everybody loved it. But yeah, I'll go Good Burger.
All right. So I also dislike one of these.
Good.
Yeah. Do y'all want to guess which one that is?
Oh no. Better not be Good.
It better be Matilda.
It is Matilda. Matilda is the one I don't like. But the reason I do not like Matilda
is he hates reading.
Is
not a fan of books.
Actually, you're not too far off. But no, the main reason why I don't like Matilda is then this is a valid reason. It was one of those sister abuse films, and y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones where like your sister plays it so goddamn much, and it feels like abuse that you're just like, I'm not okay. I don't want what you mean. I don't want anything to do with this movie anymore. Type of deal. So I
yes, we're gonna make you eat a chocolate cake until you like Matilda.
Oh God! Well, that's gonna have to be a lot of chocolate cake. I'm gonna get really fat. All right.
Took me a minute to understand what you meant there. I'm like, there's no sisters being abused in it, but then I was like, oh, your sister watched it that many times.
Yeah, like the sister's abusing you by making you just literally watch it so many goddamn times. Like, it got so annoying and repetitive for me. So because of that, I just don't like Matilda. I mean, maybe if I went back to it as an adult, maybe I would again, but I just have no urge to revisit it because of the trauma that my sister put me in. So I'm gonna give it to Good Burger because of that. It's a fun one.
I can think of worse movies to watch multiple times. I willingly watch Matilda multiple times. Try watching
Same here.
Times the new one.
Okay. Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, did you know that Emmett Davis, who played Miss Honey, was on Train 4? No way.
She was.
That's a different show. Okay, but I I do like Good Burger, but Matilda's one I grew up watching a lot of times. I rewatched it today. It still holds up. And it's here. I am God. I'm being your little. I'm smart. You're dumb. Nothing you can do about that, Matilda.
Yeah.
But Good Burger. All right.
Bring up Jonathan's comment.
Oh, which one? Oh, we got another
The
one.
recent one.
Oh no, you're making Jonathan mad.
Oh,
Now he's rooting for Cool Runnings to win. Oh man, he's gonna be happy. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about pushing for that. John, I said it earlier, so we'll see what happens. Aladdin and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
This is the
Oh.
rematch night, too.
Yeah, the battle of the winners here. So yeah, I'll go Aladdin. It's the better movie. I love Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, but you know, more than I probably should. But Aladdin's probably a better movie. Jordan.
Yeah. So I'll just say this: Honey, I Blew Up the Kid is the one that's more rewatchable for me personally. I'll go
Same.
back to that movie more, but Aladdin is the better movie, so I'll go with Aladdin. So, Wolf.
Not gonna lie, at very first glance, that Honey, is that
Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Yeah,
yeah.
I Blew Up the Kid.
Yeah, Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. I thought that poster was straight up just because like the costumes that he was wearing from the distance, like the red and the white on it. I thought straight up that was the Akira poster at first. And I was like, wait, why the fuck is Akira on a family movie tournament? I was like, totally not a family movie. And then I realized what it was. But yeah, Aladdin is, to me, just one of the best Disney Renaissance films. Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. I watched it like maybe once. Again, it's not one I dislike because again, it's like I don't even remember that far back to know if I even really disliked it or not. But I watched it like once. But yeah, Aladdin I've watched multiple times and really, really enjoy it every single time. So I'll go Aladdin.
Yeah, Brian.
Yo, man, so Aladdin, but this reference, I'm okay with this quote. No nap. Honey, we don't see the anywhere without 2-year-olds. Anyways, Aladdin gets my vote.
Yeah. Don't say the N word in front of a 2-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah. But Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm both from Prince Ali, fabulous as he, Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's time to say goodbye, Prince Abubu.
All right. How to Train Your Dragon and Secret of Nim. Jordan.
Ooh. You know what? Like, I'm not over the moon about the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I do like them, but I kind of want to show some love for the Secret of Nim because it's like a secret testing lab where they're testing like mice and stuff, and it's really dark, but like kind of fun, and it's so dark that like I don't know if it's a family movie, but yet I watched it as a kid growing up when I was really young too, probably like 4 and 5 years old. So and did not understand that's what was happening. So I'll vote for the Secret of Nim, sure. But Wolf.
You know, I think I'm going to be right there with you because How to Train Your Dragon, we are going to see again on many of these tournaments. Secret of Nim is kind of a rare one to get here, so and such. So I kind of want to champion it and say Secret of Nim.
Yeah,
sounds good. Brian.
You know what? I agree with you, Wolf. We'll see how Dragon a few more times, depending on because a lot of people list for a mission tournament or something. But we probably won't see Secret Nib to A2 for the last series. So let's go Secret Nib.
Yeah, sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
So apparently, I've just doing some random research for Secret. Secret of Nim is rated G.
Really? It's rated G. Ooh.
It is rated G. I would have bought it being PG, but G is surprising. But it's one of those ones like a lot of these family movies, especially of back 80s, they do skew a lot darker. But apparently in 2015, there was talks of a live-action animated remake in the works, which obviously hasn't happened yet. I'd hope it doesn't happen because not really.
No.
No, that'd be a hard one to do in live action because it could be like animal abuse or like whatever. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it'll be CG. But it's one of those ones like there's not a lot of human characters in there to do
Yeah.
need to do live action. But I do like Secret Nim. I think it is pretty good. And yeah, as everyone said, it is super dark. But I just really love the How to Train a Dragon series a lot. So I'm gonna go How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Sounds good. Austin.
Why not go Secret in them? We don't see it that much outside of this tournament, so I'll go with it. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Secret in them.
Secret in them. Okay.
So, yeah.
Sounds good. All right. And this might be the last one. They're Holes and Surf Ninjas. All right. There it is.
Nice.
All right. Well.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. I got the titles completely wrong. I've actually never seen Three Ninjas. I saw Surf Ninjas when I was younger. Okay.
Oh, so you pulled a Jordan Anderson on Seen and Heard trivia.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you did that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there we go. I totally was like, I thought I got my movies totally mixed up there. But again, I still have not seen Surf Ninjas in quite a long time. But this is the one I have seen now. I recognize the poster, but yeah, Holes I watched a lot when I was younger, and so I'm gonna go Holes. And also a little fun fact for all you Psych fans out there: there's a young Dule Hill in this movie, so there you go.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Which I am a big Psych fan. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Holes, but I remember enjoying a lot of the song that cast of it. But Surf Ninjas I watched last year for the Happy Madison tournament we did last year. And I enjoyed it a lot. I love Justin Lewis of the villain. Rob Schneider was having fun there. I met Ray Jr. this year at college. He's a nice guy there. But I'll do it for the Baba Ram Surf Ninjas.
Yeah. Sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't really like Surf Ninjas. I think it's fine. Like,
Boo. No,
it's one of those ones like I want and it's one of those rare times where I would have preferred Leslie Nielsen. But actually no, I think it's the other way around. I think but I like Holes more. I'm gonna vote Holes.
Yeah, sounds good.
The one I've seen way more that's in my 128, freaking Surf Ninjas. Yeah, Kwansu dudes. Jordan.
Yeah. Moto Surf, it's good. The Surf Ninjas was great. And yeah, like they're just like some of these family movies just really appeal to like the little boy inside of me that was like 8 years old and just like wants to be a martial artist and like do all the cool stuff they're doing. I wanted to surf. I wanted to like play video games, all the things that they're doing in this movie, and it's great and it's funny. Yeah, so I'll go Surf Ninjas. I do like Holes a lot, and the book's good, but I'll go Surf Ninjas.
All right, so you're going with Holes or Surf Ninjas? Surf Ninjas.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm kind of afraid to rewatch Surf Ninjas though now, in case I dislike that.
All right. Well, let's roll this speed round and get it going. Here we go.
Gotta go fast.
All right, well, let's rock the speed round and see what wins our championship bracket. So, Brian, Inside Out, and Incredibles Pixar match.
Incredibles,
Malcolm.
The Incredibles.
Also, Incredibles, Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go with Incredibles.
All right, Wolf.
Incredibles.
All right, Incredibles. All right, no need to record the Sweet 16 because we're in the championship. Lego Movie and Emperor's New Groove, Malcolm.
Lego Movie.
I'll go Lego Movie, Jordan.
I'll go Emperor's New Groove.
Okay. Wolf.
Yeah, I'll go Emperor's New Groove.
And I know what Brian's going with, so Emperor's New Groove. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Nice.
right. Tangled and Wallace and Gromit. Me, I'll go Wallace and Gromit. Jordan.
I'll actually go Tangled. I actually really like that.
Okay. Wolf.
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit, Brian.
Wallace and Gromit.
And Malcolm.
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. Okay. Down to Babe and Arthur Christmas. Jordan.
Let's see. I'll go Babe.
Babe. Wolf.
I've got you, babe. I will go,
Babe.
babe.
Babe. All right. Brian.
Like it's a holiday movie matchup actually with Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'll go Babe.
Babe. Malcolm.
Even better, it will be an admin matchup after Christmas.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna happen though, because I'm going Babe. So all right, Babe. School of Rock and Prince of Egypt. Wolf.
School of Rock.
All right.
I'll go Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. Okay. Malcolm.
School of Rock.
I'll go School of Rock. Jordan.
I'll go School of Rock.
School of Rock. Okay. All right. Monsters Inc. and Jumanji. Brian.
Would have nothing if we didn't have you, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Malcolm.
Jumanji.
I'll go Jumanji. Jordan.
I'll go Jumanji. Yeah.
Jumanji and Wolf.
I'll go Monsters Inc.
Okay, close one, but Jumanji. All right. We got the Muppets and Toy Story 3. Malcolm.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. I'll go Toy Story 3. Jordan.
I'll go Toy Story 3.
Okay. And Wolf.
I'll also go Toy Story 3.
Okay. Brian.
I'll Sweep It.
Sweep It. All right, for Toy Story 3. All right. Roger Rabbit and the Muppet Movie. Me, I'll go Roger Rabbit. Jordan.
I'll go Roger Rabbit. Yeah.
I'll go Jessica Rabbit.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'll go Miss Piggy.
Okay. That's bestiality. All right. Malcolm.
The Muppet Movie.
Okay, but also Roger
Jessica Rabbit sounds like bestiality, but
it's not. It's not. She's a human.
Not a rabbit. Yeah.
She took his name, so yeah, she's not.
Right.
All right.
She's the one doing bestiality.
That's right. Yeah, she sure is. Well, cartoons. I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
Mary Poppins and Homeward Bound. Jordan.
Ooh. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Wolf.
Homeward Bound.
Brian.
I'll go for Edwin, Mary Poppins.
Okay. Malcolm.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I'll go Mary Poppins. All right. Got Beauty and the Beast and Angels in the Outfield. Wolf.
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. Brian.
Yeah, how good Sean Dudley was, so I'll go with Angel in the Outfield.
Malcolm.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'll keep it interesting. I'll go Angels in the Outfield. Jordan.
Yeah. I'll go Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. Well,
Another huge one. Another one I'm not huge on.
Okay. Willy Wonka and Princess and the Frog. Brian.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Malcolm.
Willy Wonka.
I also go Willy Wonka. Jordan.
I will go Willy Wonka.
Okay. And Wolf.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
No, wrong movie.
Wrong.
Wrong movie. No, that movie is not in this tournament. Wizard of Oz and Miracle on 34th Street got a classic matchup here. Malcolm.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I'll go Wizard of Oz. I wonder if they have any random crossover side character actors or something. I would wonder.
Yeah.
But maybe,
Yeah.
You never know. Some
Maybe.
background, random character actor person. I don't know. But Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go The Wizard of Oz.
Mr. Wells. Milk Wolf.
I'm almost tempted to switch it because we don't see Miracle on 34th Street that much, but I just can't. I'll say Wizard of Oz.
Mr. Wells, Brian.
Yeah, although Frank Morgan was in Miracle on 34th Street, but I'll go with the Wizard on 34th Street, Wizard of Oz.
I know the wizard guy, Frank Morgan, is in the other Christmas. He's in the shop around the corner, right?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah, he's the manager in the shop around the corner. So he's in another kind of classic movie
Oh,
that
cool.
has a little bit of Christmas in it, but yeah. So there you go. We got Three Ninjas and Cool Runnings. Let's go Cool Runnings. Let's do it for Wolf. Jordan.
Yeah, for Wolfman, Cool Runnings.
It's for you, Wolfman. All right, Wolf.
Oh, we established I got my Ninjas movies wrong. So I've not seen Three Ninjas, but it's got to be better than Cool Runnings. So
It's not.
I would say Three
No,
Ninjas.
it's not.
It's not. Brian.
I'll do it for John Candy, Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Malcolm.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Oh man, we're all big fans, Wolf. This might be a long night. All right, Little Mermaid and Coraline. Jordan.
I'll go Coraline.
All right. Wolf.
Yeah, I would definitely go Coraline.
Okay. Brian.
Little Mermaid.
Malcolm.
Coraline.
And I would have given Little Mermaid, but Coraline getting a lot of love here tonight. All right, Good Burger and Aladdin. Wolf.
Aladdin.
Brian.
Ted thought you were going to be such a cricket that neck, Aladdin.
Malcolm.
Aladdin.
Good Burger. Jordan. Jordan.
Is he muted or something?
You're muted.
You're muted, buddy. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. Let's go with Good Burger.
Okay, fair enough. But moving on. Secret of Nim
Sorry,
and
I'm trying to make some crossover posters. I'm talking into my phone, so I'm like muting myself.
Oh, gotcha. Are you doing the Wizard on 34th or 34th Street?
Not quite yet, because I came up with something maybe better. So we'll see.
Okay, gotcha. Secret of Nim and Surf Ninjas, Brian.
Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas, Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Secret of Nim.
Surf Ninjas, Jordan.
Surf Ninjas, yeah.
Wolf.
Secret of Nim.
Okay, Surf Ninjas. All right, moving on. All right, get down to the Elite Eight here. Let's see what happens. All right, got the Incredibles, and I believe the Lego Movie, or no, the Emperor's New Groove. Excuse me, Emperor's New Groove, and the Incredibles. Malcolm.
I'm gonna go for the Incredibles.
Also go Incredibles, Jordan.
I'll go Emperor's New Groove.
Okay. Wolf.
I hate to do it. I'll go The Incredibles.
Incredibles, Brian.
Emperor's New Groove.
Okay, let's put Incredibles, taking it out. Wallace and Gromit and Babe. Me, I'll go Babe. Jordan.
I'll go Wallace and Gromit.
Okay. Wolf.
I'll also go Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. Brian.
I'll also go Wallace and Gromit.
Okay, and Malcolm.
I'll also go Wallace and Gromit.
All right, Wallace and Gromit, kind of a dark horse in the tournament. All right. School of Rock and Jumanji. Jordan.
This one's really tough. Could be a championship for me. I think I'll go with Jumanji though.
Jumanji, Wolf.
I'll definitely go School of Rock.
School of Rock, Brian.
I'll go to what I see the most, School of Rock.
Malcolm.
Jumanji.
And I'll go School of Rock. You can catch our episode of Wheel of Movies about School of Rock. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Toy Story 3 and Roger Rabbit. Wolf.
I might have been on that episode. I'm trying to remember.
Maybe.
But yeah. I'll go Toy Story 3. All right. I love.
Yeah. Brian.
Who Framed Buzz Lightyear? I'll go Toy Story 3.
Okay. Malcolm.
Who Framed Buzz Lightyear? Yeah.
It was Lotso framed Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story 3.
Yeah. I'll go Roger Rabbit. Jordan.
I'll go Toy Story 3.
Okay, Toy Story 3. All right, one half of the Elite Eight. On the other side, we'll go Mary Poppins and Angels in the Outfield. Brian?
Mary Poppins.
Okay. Malcolm?
Mary Poppins.
I'll go Mary Poppins. Jordan?
I'll go Angels in the Outfield.
And Wolf?
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. All right, into the 8. We got Willy Wonka and the Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard
All
of
right.
the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. Willy
No,
Wonka and the
of Oz.
Yeah, Willy Wonka of Oz or something like that. Yeah. Malcolm?
Wizard of Oz.
I'll go Willy Wonka. Jordan?
I'll go Willy Wonka.
Okay. Wolf?
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
And Brian?
I saw Dorothy, you lose. Good day, sir. Wizard of Oz. Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Okay. Oh, we almost pulled Jordan. All right. Willy Wonka. Okay.
Oh,
Should have cut him off at that point.
Cool Runnings and Coraline, Battle of the Seas. Me, I'll go Cool Runnings. It's for you, Wolf. Jordan?
I'll go Cool Runnings.
All right.
Wolf.
All right. That's only 2 votes, guys. Think about this. All right. You don't want to upset the Tim Burton, like,
Yeah, think about it.
Girl-
You know,
girls
it's
that
the John Turtletop
be
fans
all-
out there.
and everything. So you don't want to upset them. They're
I want to let down the country of Jamaica.
So I'm gonna give my love to the real deserved film, which is Coraline.
Yeah. Brian.
I'm sorry, Wolf. You got me mad about the Matilda take. Cool Runnings.
Ooh.
Oh.
Malcolm.
I'm going to vote for Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings.
Okay.
That was you. You almost.
Yeah, almost. Aladdin and Surf Ninjas. Jordan.
I'll go Surf Ninjas.
Wolf.
I'll go Aladdin.
Right.
Aladdin.
Malcolm.
Aladdin.
I would have gone Surf Ninjas. But I'm not ashamed of that. All right.
I remember in part
Yeah.
one was like when Jonathan kept on getting sadder and sadder as Surf Ninjas kept on moving.
Yes. Yeah, right. All right. Wolf's first, Incredibles and Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
Okay. Brian.
Yeah, it was about 64. Was about what trade. I'll go with the Incredibles.
Welcome.
We do see in the Incredibles a lot. Wallace and Gromit.
For good reason. Incredibles. Jordan.
Incredibles.
All right. Incredibles.
But it's close.
That's close. School of Rock and Toy Story 3. That's a good one. Brian.
School Walk.
Rock. Malcolm.
School of Rock.
Let's go School of Rock. Jordan.
I'll go Toy Story 3.
Okay. Wolf.
Baby was making straight A's as School of Rock. Oh, yeah.
School of Rock. Okay. All right. Other side, we got Mary Poppins and Willy Wonka, 2 kind of pseudo musicals.
So magic almost.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Willy Wonka.
Okay. Very tough. Both of my 64 Mary Poppins. Jordan.
It's a little tough, but Willy Wonka.
Wolf.
Mary Poppins.
Okay. And Brian.
They're both my 64, but Willy Wonka is my number 1, so Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. Okay. All right. Into the final 4. Cool Runnings and Aladdin. Me, I'll go Cool Runnings. Jordan.
Yeah, let's go Cool Runnings.
And
Yeah.
ice. All right,
Igloos and Eskimos and penguins and ice.
ice. Yes. Wolf.
Come on, guys. You ain't never had a friend like me. Eh?
I'm sorry.
Also,
it's
I
going against my
I
favorite
never had a
Disney-
friend like Doris.
Brian.
I'm sorry, it's going against my favorite Disney movie of all time. Aladdin. I'm sorry, I gotta go Aladdin.
Come on, Malcolm.
One of these is won a tournament. Cool innings.
There we go. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm talking
well,
about.
nice.
I love the Malcolm logic when he's right in line with my logic. Yes. All right. Maybe we'll keep that going here in a minute. The Incredibles and School of Rock. Jordan.
School of Rock.
School of Rock. Wolf.
Yeah, I'll go School of Rock.
School of Rock. Brian.
Well, this has Wild Turbid, and what this hasn't, I'll go with Incredibles.
Malcolm.
School of Rock.
And I might have gone Incredibles, but it's close. But all right, School of Rock into the finals. Willy Wonka and Cool Runnings on the other side. Wolf.
First off, I just want to say, I twice in a row, at least it's not going to be a clean sweep for y'all, because I know, Brian, you also cannot vote against your favorite movie of all time.
I can't.
So good day, sir. And that is, I'm going to say Willy Wonka.
He can. I mean,
Sure he can.
yeah.
Sure he can. He can freshen things up
You
and
know
get fresh
what?
winners in here. You know, of course he can. He's very,
You know what? I'll chip it up to Cool Runnings because they're Wild Turbid.
Yeah, it's never won one.
See? I'm so close.
Stop encouraging him.
What?
Well,
I'm very convincing. This is why I'm very good at Battleground.
To be fair, Wolf, you did the game by saying it, the whole spiel you said in there, as well. So you tried to convince him. But yeah, Willy Wonka is one of my favorite movies of all time. I do like more than Cool Runnings, but Cool Runnings.
Willy Wonka's not only won once; it's won twice. Let's go, Cool Runnings, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything Willy Wonka related in this room.
But he's got Funko Pops of Cool Runnings.
But I got an Urban Blitzer. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's
Funko
go.
Pops? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They make Funko Pops of everything, dude.
Heck yeah. But
I mean, Wolf,
But no,
they
that
have
they-
Funko Pops in fair comedy, Billy Madison.
well, they do have Willy Wonka Funko Pops. I just don't
Yes, they
know.
do.
Yes. All right. School of Rock and Cool Runnings in the finals. And we're starting with Brian.
Well, Wolf, you hate on The Simpsons and you hate on Matilda. Let's go Cool Runnings.
Yeah, you burned your bridges. That's right. Malcolm.
I'm going to vote for School Runnings.
School Runnings. That's right.
Good crossover.
Yeah, Cool Runnings.
I'll count that as like
Yeah.
half of not a vote. So that's like half.
Jordan, come on, put it in, take it home with Irving
You have
Blister. Come
Funko
on.
Pops, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, and this isn't even like a thing against anything Wolf said. I just would normally go for Cool Runnings in this matchup. So Cool Runnings.
All right. Well, you can credit for being a clean sweep at least.
You know, I love y'all, but y'all are insane. But yeah, I would go School of Rock.
And the winner is Cool Runnings. That's right. They
Finally.
crossed the finish line with the Hans Zimmer music. Yeah, that's it. Let's do the slow clap, just like the movie, Jordan.
Yeah.
Running away with it. I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Woo!
No, man, I'll have to finish the race.
I have to.
I have to finish the race.
Finally Wild Turbid.
That's right. I finally won a turn. It's come close very many times. And it
Sanka,
finally tested.
you can
Cool
pee
Runnings.
now. Oh, too late.
All right, we'll make Wolf kiss the magic egg, kiss his lucky egg, you know.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah. Lucky
that's
egg.
right.
I mean, it's lucky
like one-
how last week allowed Finally Wild Turbid, which is good. Now, when your fifth film,
Finally. Finally.
Yeah, or like going around beating on everyone's helmet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I know how Jordan feels whenever we always do that to him. You know, with like.
Well, you did it to him
Yeah.
with the master, so now he's getting back at you with Cool Running. So yeah,
That's
consider it.
And also, y'all did it to us with Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I won't forget that one.
Yeah, right.
And don't
Uh-huh.
forget about that Simpsons take too on your channel.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But I do have, if I can pull them up, I made 2 surprise posters that are not any of the posters you guys said. One of them, I tried to switch it up. It has the same character kind of multiple times, but but ChatGPT wouldn't do anything else. It kept giving me a copyright violation, but it's fine. There's the Muppets in Cool Runnings. There you
I like
go. But even though it's Kermit 3 times, I don't know
I
why.
like to be Robin.
Yeah, but it wouldn't let me do any other ones. So and then I
That other
have
one's not even Kermit. That was like one of the
I have-
Yoshi ones.
but I have Honey, I Shrunk the Sandlot, and the beast is
not
like
Ray Zelinsky.
giant. A small bat, a giant beast, one gigantic summer. But yeah, the one in the back, I don't know what for the Muppets. I don't know what
Yeah,
that's supposed to be.
it looks like Baby Yoshi or something from Mario.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, but
Pretty Fozzie there.
anyways, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, but that was fun. So we finally made it through this whole mystery series. So next month we'll be covering sci-fi. So and it should be a good time. So yeah, that'll do it for us, and we'll do some plugs, and that will be it. So we'll go to Wolf first. Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me not talking about Cool Runnings, but talking about some other movies on my channel. Should be reviewing Caught Stealing this week. So I'm gonna get around seeing that tomorrow. So you guys can look for that review very soon. In terms of after shows, The Peacemaker season 2, episode 2 after show is up on the channel now, so you guys can check that one out. And then also Alien Earth, we're covering that series, talking about that.
Yeah, they're both really good. Yeah,
so you guys can be on the lookout for that. And Awards Roundtable is coming back actually as on September the 3rd, probably, because we're doing Alien Earth on September 2nd. September the 3rd, we're going to it's going to be me and Tristan basically breaking down all the fall festivals and like the films that we're anticipating from fall festivals and like the stuff that we think are going to kind of get awards consideration. So that, and then in terms of the Dream Games month, Austin and I are talking about it, and we'll probably do Strangers Chapter 1. So,
oh boy, in honor of Strangers Chapter 2 in quotes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, we have to call an audible for October because we were going to do Mortal Kombat Annihilation to coincide with Mortal Kombat, but that got delayed till next freaking May, which sucks.
Oh, did?
Oh,
that
yeah.
delayed?
Yeah, that came out. Yeah, it was news today. They delayed it till next May, so yeah, it's not coming out till next summer, basically.
Jeez.
So that kind of sucks.
Jeez. Well, October.
So I guess we're going back to Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. Then I guess is what we're doing. So
yeah,
all right, that's what we're doing.
I guess.
Yeah.
Default for that.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, yeah, and I hope more movies don't get delayed. Like I've heard really bad things about Avengers Doomsday. I'll bet that movie gets delayed. But
I heard some report today that like Robert Downey Jr. is like threatening to quit the movie. Like that's
that's
not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yikes. Yeah.
They're reshooting most of the Doctor Doom stuff, which they're having big problems with their villains. I don't know
because they're working without a script right now. It's a mess.
Yeah, it's
the script ain't even finished. It's
boy. But we'll go to Brian. Where can we find you?
Yeah, this week I have a busy. Tomorrow night, before Best to Worst, I'm filming a team match against Wolf and Ross on ASAT for the team tournament. And then afterwards, I'll be here for Best to Worst, talking acting performances. Should be a good time there. Sunday, I'll be on Ranko with Jordan and Malcolm talking some Chris Columbus movies. Trivia on TBNT, Multiplex, Lifestyle Trivia. I'm not really sure what episode I'm on next for Turn for Two Ranker, actually. I'm not sure, actually, because of the schedule. Maybe
I'll look and I'll let you know.
Yeah, maybe you can mention it, but that's all week for me.
You might be on some of the 90
or no, or sci-fi
91 letter series or the sci-fi stuff. Yeah, but I'll let you know. So
okay.
But Malcolm, where can we find you?
You can find me on Tapey Productions as I host Rankin every week. This will be doing top 12 Chris Columbus movies, which will be interesting. There's at least 5 like heavy hitters I think for sure going to make the list, and the best I don't know. I'm not too sure. And then on my own personal channel. I host Spear from the Past. This Tuesday I've got Austin on to talk about Survivor Series 99. And then I pop up here and there on the Movie Hero Network. I'll be around on the sci-fi tournaments and the next later series. So yeah.
Yeah. And Austin, what do you got going on?
Yeah, no, you can go back and check out Wheel of Movies. We did last night. We did Superman 2, the Donner Cut, in honor of Terrence Stamp, which reminds me, Jordan, we're ready to spin the wheel since we haven't had any major celebrity deaths. So if we want to spin the wheel tonight after your plugs, that'd be great.
Sure.
Yeah, I
could do that
tonight. Richard trusts my judgment on that one, so we'll see what we spin. Yeah, you can go back and check that out. We have the Lonely Marks Wrestling Podcast every week on its own channel that I'll plug usually in the Movie Hero Network Facebook group as well, so you can find links to that right there. And yeah, we talked a little Forbidden Door, talked some Clash of Paris, so a lot of things going on right now. And yeah, that's really about it. I do some other trivia here and there, but nothing really coming up in the next week or so. So there you go. You're muted. Oh, I gotta unmute you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just trying to make sure my freaking note app is going to let me watch a 30-second ad while I'm trying to do my plugs because it keeps doing that. But I think I'm good. You can find us on all the social media at Movie Hero 2121, Jordan 83616, and over in the Movie Hero Network group. Over on Facebook, and where you can post your heart's content over there, and if you can. We'll share your content out. If you can do the same for us, share our content out. We'll help each other out. We'll give each other subscribers and views and all that stuff. So it's a big family over there. Speaking of family movies, we're just a big family over there. So, and then we do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/moviehero, which we do have a bunch of music tournaments up there. We can play all the music from a bunch of different artists, and we're working on doing some more of those over there. And then soon, hopefully, I'll get the Patreon schedule out. I'm actually working on getting the Patreon schedule and the regular schedule out. I may end up doing, well, I will end up doing it first. I meant to have it out by the time this aired, but I have a lot of prep going on for tomorrow's show, and I want to make sure that I get that done for our best to worst. So I'm not running until the last minute because I was barely able to get any work done, and because of that, it's part of the reason why I was a little late today. So I want to make sure that I get that totally done and set up, and once that's done, I'll get the schedule out. So it's just first things first, and kind of the order of importance that I got to get done. But so yeah, but that should be coming in like a day or two. Yeah, I'll be appearing on Rankum Sunday, so I'm looking forward to talking some Chris Columbus. I just watched. They just released the little like thing where like an actor or director talks about all their movies. They had a Chris Columbus one that just came out.
Oh, like a cherry closet thing.
No, it's like a thing where like they break down all their most iconic like
movie
roles and like talk about
thing. I think.
Yeah. So they had a Chris Columbus one, so that was pretty timely. So, let's see. And then after that, as soon as I get through doing those things that I just mentioned, I'll be starting on some trivia stuff. So I'm going to do a big push to really get some trivia. I want to get 2 or 3 matches out before we get to December, and hopefully be able to do a free for all again. So I do still want to try to do one of those. So yeah, but and then just what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier rankers. Since the schedule isn't quite out, you can kind of hear what we have coming up. So let's see. So we're going to be starting next week the sci-fi mystery series, and it's going to be the first 2, and then we'll take a little break and go to the 1991 ladder series, and then go back to the other 2. And Brian, just answer your question. I have you on for part 2 next week for Friday.
Sci-fi.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, for the sci-fi, and then also I have you on part 4, which is Friday, September 19th. So yeah, I got
you have with the 91 ladder series though, or it's full?
And I have you on for the part 1 Monday and the championship on Friday.
Thank you.
So yeah. And then also I have Malcolm on for all 3 parts, I believe, of the 91 letter series, and I think pretty much all the sci-fi series also, just because we need people, and you guys are all super reliable since I don't have the schedule out yet. I mean, I do tell people that sign up for as many episodes as you possibly want. Sometimes you may, if you sign up for a lot, you may end up just getting bumped one here or there just to give other people a chance. But I'll try not to do that and try and keep you on there the best I can. So, but yeah, and then after the sci-fi, we're doing the tier ranker letters that start with the letter E. And then we'll be going into just a regular movie hero mystery tournament where we spin the wheel 64 times, and the first 64 to pop up will be in the mystery tournament. And those are fun because we got the whole blind voting and all that stuff. Yeah, so it's a fun time. Then we'll be doing best legal or courtroom movies the first Friday in October. And then we'll be doing we're getting into some horror stuff, which we'll be doing. What did we decide? Did we switch out horror movies that are not part of a franchise? Because I don't know if I wrote it.
So what we have as of right now for October is what we decided on is for the 7th. We have tier rank. We're doing a tier ranker of standalone horror movies that are not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That don't have any. No sequels, no prequels, no nothing. Just standalone. And we'll add a caveat to that. Pre-2020, because we're going to be doing a 2020s tier ranker as well later in the month. So I would say we'll caveat that with also pre-2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we won't include anything recent, because then on the 21st, we're going to do a tier ranker of 2020s horror movies, 2020 to now. Horror movies. So we'll just exclude 2020 to now in the other one, just because most of them aren't going to have sequels anyways, because they just came out recently. So, it fits in.
And I did write down there was a tier ranker, so that is on there.
Yeah, because we're gonna mix in. We decided to do a few tier rankers and a few tournaments. We'll kind of mix it up for October and do a little bit.
Yeah, because that Friday on October 10th, we're doing a tournament of horror movies that are
horror movie
franchises. Yeah, I'm just
yes,
if I can say it right, because I have it written down.
Yeah, just full on. We'll be judging the actual franchises. Like all the
franchises as a whole.
As a whole.
Franchise episode down.
So like the Saw franchise, the Halloween franchise, Nightmare on Elm, et cetera. So
Child's Play, like all that stuff.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then just smack in the middle of October, we got the 1990 ladder series, and then we got the horror movies of the 2020s, and then we'll be doing let's see. Oh, just to round out October, we got best horror movies for kids / families. So speaking of families, but we'll be doing ones that are they're just they're just kind of creepy, like Nightmare on Elm Street or like The Witches or Hocus Pocus.
Elm Street.
Sorry. Sorry, what to say.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
Before Christmas. Yes.
Sorry. Someone said it earlier, so I had to.
That sounds like an April Fool's episode. Horror for beginners. Nightmare on Elm Street.
No. Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, but and so that'll pretty much do it for our. Oh no. We do have one more that actually Wolf gave me the idea for. That'll be movies that take place on Halloween, and they don't necessarily have to be just horror movies. They can be any movie that takes place on
that have a Halloween scene, or Halloween dance, or something like that, or whatever. Things like that. Yeah,
or like Big Daddy, they go in like a trick or treat thing. There's like
have the Halloween party and Mean Girls.
So,
I think both Mean Girls would count.
So but that'll
Wheel of Movies.
It'll be it for the schedule. I'm saying, but give me a second to bring up the wheel, because I gotta see. Usually have like a tab saved for it, but maybe I don't. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, so the last ones that we added were Jonathan Caro's 128, so that's all on there. So just a big blob of 2,000 393 movies that are on there. So,
And by the
so
way,
there
also,
you go.
there's
That's
50
it.
episodes,
Well, we
so-
just did episode 50, so we'll get to all of these in the next
Yeah.
50 years, maybe. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
We'll get to them.
Right. We'll not get to all of them, but we'll get to
Yeah, yeah.
to a big chunk of them. Yeah. So here we go. We'll spin it and we'll see what pops up.
Mm-hmm.
See which one you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
52. The Muppet Movie.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
From the family
that's-
tournament. The
okay.
Muppet movie. There you go.
We didn't already do that
Yeah.
one, did we? Did we do the Muppet
I don't
movie?
think you did.
I don't think so, right?
I don't
It's lots to talk about.
No, I don't think so. But it's the
Okay,
original.
okay.
The
Yeah.
Muppet movie. So if you,
Okay.
so if you
All
want to
right,
do that
fair
one,
enough. Yeah, fair enough. No, that's fine. Yeah.
okay.
That's
Sure.
a good one
All right.
to do, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
fair,
So
fair enough. Yeah, that's
so-
plenty to talk about there. So yeah, no, I'm down.
Talk about all
Yeah,
the
so-
cameos.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. Mhm.
a lot of good ones in the original one, especially.
Yeah, well, at least it's on Disney Plus now, right? So
Yes.
easy to find. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Then that will do it for us for tonight. So this has been a fun time. We'll be back at it again with some sci-fi movies next week, and we'll say for Michael Wolfman Wyndham, for Brian Nussbaum, for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
You zigging? You zagging? Ooh. Always remember, your bones will not break in a bobsled. No. They shatter. So, who wants in?
We're looking for a sponsor for the first Jamaican bobsled team.
Their dream was to compete in the Olympics. But they chose a sport they knew nothing about.
Great. Very good.
In a climate they had never been.
Cold weather endurance is vital to building a successful sled team.
This is the true story of 4 unlikely athletes
How about I beat your butt right now?
How about I draw a line down the middle of your head so it looks like a butt?
who weren't prepared for what they were about to face.
It's a beautiful afternoon in Calgary, and there is a lot more coming up.
Is this whole thing a big joke? I can't get my helmet on. Oh, thanks, coach.
Why don't you put some training wheels on that sled? Leave the bobsledding to the real man.
You know you're gonna have to do this on your own one day.
You have no business here, Jamaica.
People are always afraid of what's different.
Now! Good!
But they found in each other
Do you really expect these Jamaicans to qualify?
the courage to give it their all.
Not only are they gonna qualify, they're gonna turn some heads doing it.
I see pride. I see power.
And they took the whole world along for the ride.
Is to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams.
Walt Disney Pictures presents
I am feeling very Olympic today.
a story for anyone who dares to stand out in a crowd,
I didn't come up here to forget who I am and where I come from.
and everyone with the courage to stand up for their dreams.
How will I know if I'm enough?
When you cross that finish line,
Where did these guys come from?
you'll know.
Cool runnings,
So what are we gonna name this sled?
Tallulah.
Tallulah.
That's my mother's name.
Tallulah. That's a nice name. I like it.